Okay, so you are in the Botanical Gardens at the top of the Drake Hotel on the 11th floor, I believe, in the presence of one fellow named Rigord, who looks a lot like Johnny Depp in that particular movie, whose name escapes me right now. But anyway, he's got like black John Lennon goggles on his face and a small amount of facial hair, very neatly cropped. He's standing at the other end of the left-hand side of this large room. The center of the room, there is a long rectangular pool of kind of green, murky water, full of lily ponds and flowers that float in the water there. It's quite, looks quite stagnant. Some of it may even be rotting, hard to tell. And around the edges of the room, there are plants and trees and other sort of species of very special vines and things hanging from the ceiling and so on. So the whole room is filled with greenery, except for where Ducey Jin is standing up near the two who seem that they're the obvious vampires. You're pretty sure they must be vampires. There's no reason they wouldn't be. And you notice that there are two SWAT team soldiers standing up there too at the end of the chamber, wearing their full rig out, their black armored gear, their assault rifles, laser sights, all of that sort of stuff, and helmets. Behind you and around you, more soldiers. And looking at you, this character, you believe it's Rigord, he turns to the soldiers behind him and beckons them over, and they come, and he says, "Take this one away." And so these three start moving down past the pillar near you. What are you guys doing?
What does the demeanor appear to be in the room? Like, does it look like Jin's being taken away for something bad to happen, or is or what?
Who knows? Who knows? You can make a perception and empathy check.
I don't even have a chance to look at all the plants and stuff.
Yeah, you can make a. Yep.
Because I'm like watching Jin go. I think that's the more pressing issue.
Right. Philippe Rigord is lighting a small brown cigar, like a cigarello, as this is going on. He's noticed that he's wearing black gloves. You can make an. So, how did your
one success?
One success. One success. Clearly, Jin is looking concerned, and the guards have helmets on, so you can't read their faces. They're not forcing Jin because Jin is just not the type to be forced in this respect. And the two vampires at the far end seem to be fairly self-satisfied.
Is Jin looking at us like he's going to try and subtly communicate anything, or is he not ignoring us? Or
I think Jin is literally pissed with you at the moment, which is the impression that I had at the end of the last session. So he's probably, you have the impression he's just refusing to look at you right now.
Where?
Sort of looks away from your glance as he's taken out past you.
I'll say, where are you taking him?
They just ignore you.
I'll just watch for now.
You see he's going down towards the elevator down at the bottom of the map there, and gets in the elevator and disappears. These guys behind you kind of indicate for you to head over to the other end of the atrium, the botanical garden.
Where the
nudges you with his rifle.
To the Ankhs are, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay, let's just go here.
So you start moving
Come
up
on,
that
Laurence.
way.
I was showing off a fancy new, well, not new, Roll20 thing where you can make the token take a path.
Right, that's pretty cool. Actually, two of them just went back here. Okay, and this Rigord character turns to you and he says, "So, you decided to invade my home, have you?
Not invade. We were just visiting.
Visiting through the back door. Interesting, interesting. Climbing around in the pipes like rats. Hmm?
Flying rats. Yes.
Flying rats.
Yes.
Oh, so you have the ability to turn into a bat. You have
I won't lie.
names. You have names, I assume.
Well, Wendy knows me as Bells. That's how you shall address me.
Wendy nods. Yes, this one calls herself Bells. It's very quaint.
Thank you.
Out of game, I believe Wendy has actually been calling herself Erica this whole time.
Not when it came to me. She
Really?
introduced herself as Wendy.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, Philippe looks over at her and says, using your real name now. Interesting. You must have plans for these young ones. So, what do you propose I do with you now that you're here?
Question.
Let's smoke in your direction. Can you both make self-control checks, please?
Self-control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I set it up. What is wrong with me? Why haven't I done this?
A 10, a 9, and a 10 and an 8.
Nice. Did you didn't roll that in Roll20 though?
No. Because I didn't know how to do it on the sheet, so I just used my D10s.
Sure, cool. That's fine. Okay. You're good. The cigarello, the ash from the cigarello and the embers burning attract your attention slightly, and they make you feel a little bit out of sorts, but not so much as you are being affected in any mechanical way.
Why did that not work? Oh, hold on. I see why.
How do you do it on the sheet?
Okay, 3 successes.
How do you do it on the sheet? You can either use the left-hand bar where there's a dice icon at the bottom, towards the bottom, almost the bottom of the bar on the left. Do you have that? I assume you do.
On the dice pools?
Go to okay, so you go down to other traits and then you write in what you want. So if it's self-control, you'll write down self-control, put the amount of dots you have in it. And then with dice pools, go blank out the first one and then go to other, and it sort of allocates it.
Gotcha.
Okay, I can't believe you understood what I was talking about. No one ever does that.
I was having trouble, but I kind of had it in my mind. I was sort of following you.
Okay, cool.
The real trick was once you said go to what was it, other something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stuff.
He gets it.
This is
Good
just
enough.
a test roll.
All right.
Okay, so there you go. Oh,
You'd
4
like-
successes as well.
Would you like to go with that one then? Okay, very nice. Okay, cool. So you guys are
I mean,
fine.
yeah.
All right. You
I
hear
got
your face.
6 last time.
You hear the shuffling of armored soldiers behind you. You know how when people carrying large metallic objects that are made up of parts kind of move and they shuffle and they kind of, you can hear them, the shuffling, the clicking. What's this? Joe's vanished. Does that mean he has a call?
I didn't want to interrupt you, but yeah, I've got a call, so I'll be back.
Okay. All right. In which case, why don't we?
Disappears completely.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. So we'll put this on pause and we can cut to Mercy if you like.
Okay, hold on. Let me just load her thing up. Okay.
So you're going to be a little bit schizophrenic and a little bit schizophrenic on this game.
Yep.
Right. Between characters and then Malkavians. Okay, so
Mercy. Right. Okay,
Mercy.
let's get Mercy going. All right.
Let's get Mercy going.
Yeah.
All right, Mercy, what did you do after you left the whole show, the whole shit show and caboodle?
Well, I wanted to bring my humanity down, up, take my humanity up.
Right.
So
that's your objective, right? Okay, so you hear about this, there's this woman doing this course at this place. Do you know where Aspen is? Have you heard of Aspen?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what that is.
So it's the ski resort up in the mountains. And apparently, for a small sum of about $5,000, which, you can obtain $5,000. That's not too hard. You can go there, and the whole flyer that you read sort of suggests that she's going to be able to help you recover your inner child, basically, which kind of strikes a chord with you, I think, perhaps. I mean, it's up to you if you feel that's a thing. What do you think?
Inner child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for humanity, right? So inner child, humanity, these ideas, at least in my mind, you could connect these ideas, and they might be something that attracts her.
Yeah. Well, if it helps me, gets back in touch with my old self, then sure, why not?
Right.
Whatever.
Okay, so let's say you're going to book this trip to Aspen. How would you go about doing that?
Get in touch with someone that can help me get there safely for a vampire, I suppose.
Who might you use to do that? Because you're kind of in secret at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll ask Jason what his opinion is.
Okay, so you're going to contact Jason. Okay, so you make a phone call to Jason?
Yeah.
All right.
Ring,
he
ring,
answers
ring.
the phone. Well, if it isn't Mercy.
Yeah. Miss me already?
Oddly enough, I was beginning to miss you. Isn't that
good.
strange? I didn't think I would, but it's been 2 weeks now?
Sure.
Sure.
I need help getting to Aspen.
Aspen? What the fuck are you going to Aspen for?
There's apparently a place I can go to get in touch with my inner child.
You've got a child here. You could get in touch with her.
That's my outer child.
Oh.
I want to get in touch with my inner child so I don't look like a saggy, crazy person.
I see. You considered surgery?
No, I haven't. But I'm not going to do that because that's not how it works. Can I ask you a question?
You're going to.
Yeah. I did ask you this before, but surely, for the depravity you get up to,
Depravity?
You should be as wrinkly as me right now.
Wow, that's true, but here it comes back. All right, so we cut back to that was a short little session. Okay, so we'll leave them on the phone. You didn't miss anything much. Mercy and Jason on the phone.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can have intermittent phone calls with Jason Newberry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop looking at me like that, Laurence. You weirdo.
All right. So
I don't have my glasses on. I can't see what he talking about.
Where were we? Right. They were talking about who were you and blah blah blah. That's right. I was describing the soldiers moving behind you.
Yes.
Just kind of the sound, the continual presence of the threat that remains.
You have a really pretty garden here.
He looks around. I'm quite proud of it myself. Yes, I must admit.
I honestly can't believe you let Jen in, to be honest.
Well, I was not aware of her peculiar talent until just now. Unfortunately, she's killed some of the He's killed some of and he names some really expensive orchid that you probably don't know the name of either. So there you go.
The pink speckled flufflepepper.
Yes,
I actually really, really like orchids. Let me roll on that now.
I have a random orchid table you can roll on.
Right. Well, if it makes you feel better, you can like orchids. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's of no consequence to me. But yes. Okay.
So what were you guys talking about when you're up here? How did he get here? Did he just walk through the door?
Your friend walked through the front door, introduced himself, and found himself here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We decided to go a different way.
You certainly did. I think your friend was probably acting as the distraction for you. It was very clever, I'm sure. Which one of you thought of this? Was it you?
I put to Laurence.
I haven't introduced myself, by the way, so I haven't said my name to them.
Right.
At this point, because they asked, but then just got distracted, I guess, with bells.
Right. So, whose idea was this? And she points to Laurence, right? And so he looks over at you. What's your name?
Theodore.
Theodore. Like the Roosevelt.
Sure.
Sure. And how long have you been a vampire with the Camarilla, Monsieur?
Not very long. I am new blood, I suppose.
I see. Well, I must say I feel very sorry for the pair of you. It looks like you've been set up.
Yeah, probably.
Your sires, your elders, your clanmates, your prince, they've all colluded together to send you here as cannon fodder against us, believing, of course, that we are the enemy. But I tell you, and I assure you directly, that we are not. We will set you free if you would give us half a chance.
Can I tell if he's lying?
You can make a perception and empathy check.
What does freedom mean to you? Can I ask?
Yes, of course. Please do ask. I should like to explain this to you. I feel
5 successes.
5 successes. You think that he believes what he's saying.
Right.
And not just that, he has a idealistic kind of vigor about it too. So he's kind of a poster boy for it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm getting at? He's like his own little messiah.
Believes his preachings.
Absolutely. Yeah. What does freedom mean to me? Well, freedom to me means knowing the truth, first of all, because you cannot possibly make choices without understanding the circumstances that you're in. Would you agree?
Well, it's not my type of freedom, but sure.
Well, if you understand reality, then you can make choices. If you live inside of a false conception of reality, then you cannot make choices.
Okay.
Or at least the choices that you make are not true choices. You have been given false choices. I believe that the Camarilla has given you a set of false choices. Firstly, they are hiding a great deal of information from you. Are you aware of the term Gehenna, for example?
I doubt I do, right?
Probably not.
Okay. No idea. Sorry.
Laurence, you can make a academics check. Intelligence and academics. You may have come across this in some of the texts that have been given to you by Ericto. But it's not necessarily, though. It's just a chance.
3 successes.
You have heard of Gehenna. Gehenna is one of the words that the vampires use for Armageddon. It's a type of vampiric end of days.
Ragnarok.
You say that?
No, Joe's saying that, not Laurence.
Yeah, basically Ragnarok for vampires.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So
you have no idea what that actually means as far as what that would look like, but you've got to kind of, maybe you can generate your own picture of what you think that might look like.
Right. So yeah, Laurence will respond then. Just say the apocalypse, essentially.
So you are familiar with the Gehenna myth, then? Do you understand it?
Is there more to understand?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, the Camarilla will tell you that Gehenna is a myth, that there is no reality to this, that Cain, if he ever existed, has long gone with the Methuselahs and the ancient ones, the antediluvians. Yes, you may not have even heard of these creatures, these third and fourth generation vampires, thousands, tens of thousands of years old. These creatures that you can assume they existed because, after all, we exist, do we not? How did we come to be? Has anyone questioned this? Have you ever asked these questions for yourself? The Camarilla do not promote these kinds of lines of questioning. Wendy, Erica laughs briefly. It's sort of a loud chuckle. It's not very womanly.
I'm gonna look at her.
Yeah.
And because I'm kind of bored of what this guy is saying, I'm just gonna like admire her dress, I suppose. It's just like slightly phasing out a little, just a little.
Intentionally or accidentally?
Accidentally, most likely.
Okay.
Mm.
You could make a perception and empathy check if you're sort of, are you looking at her features at all or just her clothes?
Yeah, I'll look at her features and her clothes. We'll look at it all, shall we?
All right.
Yeah. 1.
Success. Yeah.
Let's see.
What can we tell you about her? She's wearing a lot of makeup. A lot of makeup. And on closer inspection, you notice that she, funnily enough, just talking about this as Mercy, she seems to be quite gaunt.
Okay.
This guy does too. And in fact, at that point, you sort of start to realize he's probably wearing makeup too, or something like that.
I see.
He looks back at you. You really should pay attention,
Sorry.
young lady.
Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm
He ashes
all over the place.
His cigarello. Gehenna is one of the primary things that we disagree on, you see. It is our belief as Sabbat that the Camarilla are really ignoring these things. They may in fact be a tool of the antediluvians. You see, when
do I know that word, antediluvian?
You know it in a different context, simply meaning before the flood.
The Noah flood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So antediluvian, anti before, diluvian, deluge. Right. So before the deluge basically is the etymology. You don't know what it means in vampiric terms, but you can assume that's basically what it must mean, right?
Just old as shit vampires.
Old as fuck, yeah. Yeah, from the ancient times. Yeah.
Don't even know how to use a cell phone, vampires.
Right, exactly. They haven't even heard of the Smurfs. So he says, on the day of Gehenna, these antediluvians will rise up along with our progenitor Cain, and they will drink us all dry if we let them. Now, you understand the blood bonds. You understand how the Camarilla works. This hierarchy, this system is designed to help them do this. You are literally feeding into their plans. You are going to be their food.
No. Is there any proof of this?
There are prophecies, and the prophecies have begun.
Right. Okay.
Why are you telling us all this?
We wish to save you from yourselves. Come to our side.
But the way that you guys go about all this is it's not really, it's not groovy, man.
He takes a step towards you. He says, we are vampires. Why do you not understand this? We are created this way. This is what we are. We are what you in human terms might consider to be monsters, evil, whatever you desire. This is what we are. Why will you not accept this? You try so hard to remain human, but you are not human. You are superior to this. You, Camarilla, quake in terror in the shadow of your progenitor, pretending to be cattle. Come to us and feel what it is to have true power, to be yourself, to embrace your nature as a vampire.
What exactly does that entail?
We will break your bonds with your clan, your previous handlers and controllers. You will have new brothers and sisters. You will have equal footing with them. You will be given a mission that you can believe in, one that will save our kind from Cain and these antediluvians, these ancient elders, the progenitors of these clans.
Does this involve a suicidal mission, much like you gave Gus?
Preferably not. He needed to be tested. And you must understand that if you truly believe in the cause, and I mean truly believe in the cause, some vampires become extremely zealous once they see the truth. They want nothing more. And there is a lot of anger. If you accept what I am telling you, you will realize that you should be angry with your progenitors. You should be angry with your clans. You should be angry with the prince. And choosing to destroy him is possibly an option. It is, perhaps you might consider suicidal, but it is at least an authentic action. There's something that he has decided to do for himself. He could have refused.
And if we say no?
If you say no, I'm feeling sporting, so I will count 3 minutes for you to vacate this building and never return. And as you leave, I will begin my hunt.
I disagree with quite a few of the points that you've given me.
You have not even thought about them, child.
I felt a little bit on it. Like the whole Gehenna thing, I don't really know about that. It's not my area of expertise.
Soon there will be a red star in the west, and it will begin to glow brighter and brighter. This is the first sign of Gehenna. One of the most obvious. Wendy says, but wait, there's one other sign. The blood, the thin blood, the time of thin blood. Yes, that's true, he says. The time of thin blood is upon us. You will find that there are vampires now of 13th generation, 14th generation, even 15th generation. These thin-blooded vampires, they're barely vampires at all. They have no powers, no disciplines. They can walk around in the sunlight. These weaklings, they're nothing, but they were spoken of and they were predicted in the prophecies, and yet here they are, they exist.
What's so wrong about them? Like, yeah, they're weaker, but is that really an issue? What's the problem here?
When there is a herd of antelope in the wild, it is the weakest that hold back the herd, that create the biggest threat to them. They cause situations where the herd can be culled. If the herd can only move at the speed of the weakest, the whole herd suffers.
So are we antelope? What the?
He looks at his watch.
It's
I
not. This
see
is
I'm
not
going
really
to
for
have
me,
to
I'm afraid.
begin counting. Very well then. He takes off the strap. Holds
Let's
it up in
go,
front of him.
Lawrence, if you don't mind.
Did you say that out loud? Because I said Theodore was my name.
Don't care.
Shit.
Oh dear, she just blew your cover.
I start walking out.
Yeah, I'm already out the door.
You hear
Yeah.
the beep of his stopwatch. 3 minutes.
Bye. Hope to
Right.
never see you again unless I kill you. Just in brackets.
All right.
I have no time for a guy like that.
All right.
I'd
How
suggest
do
we
you
run.
leave? You get to the elevator, or are you
Yeah.
going to go down the stairs?
I'm going down the stairs. I don't trust
Yeah,
elevators.
we're running. 3 minutes to get out of a 11-story building.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can manage that.
I'll get you both to make a Dex and Athletics check.
Okay.
Here's about where I trip
2.
up over the homeless man.
2.
Yeah.
1.
Hey, it's something.
Okay, the elevator is not as fast as. Well, you're not in the elevator. Yes. Sorry, did you take the stairs or the elevator?
Stairs.
Stairs. The stairs. Okay, so you're zooming down the stairs. You get to like the 6th floor, and the door is locked.
Hmm.
The 6th floor.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep going down.
Okay.
You said the door was locked.
Yeah.
You made the first floor.
For some reason, I was thinking there was a door to get further down the stairs, but that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. So no, never mind. Okay, you get to the ground floor. I'm not gonna make this any more
It
difficult
could
than it
be
needs to
just
be.
like a half building stairs we have to get across to the next ones or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it?
You're the storyteller.
You get to the ground floor. You get to the ground
All right.
floor. You go racing out onto the street.
Yep.
I don't think
To,
anybody's trying too hard to catch you anyway right now.
Excellent. Go to your car.
Start
What
driving.
What a magnificent waste of time. I don't know why Jin would ever bother talking to that guy. He was full of nonsense.
I have to make a call. Can you drive?
Y'all hop in the driver's seat, I suppose. Not lean over and start driving.
Is this before you get in the car or after you're in the car and driving?
Well, the seat, yeah, it's easy to rearrange anyway if we were in the car, but I can hop in the passenger seat quickly.
Okay, sure.
Because it's bench seats. It's not 2 separate seats in the front.
Right, because it's that huge supernatural mobile. Where's your van at the moment, by the way? Your happy van?
It's like in that the area
Burger King
that
parking lot.
Burger King parking lot area.
Right. Okay.
Don't.
All right. As you get to the car, can you both make perception alertness checks? Actually,
Hey. -2. I don't see
Okay.
shit.
-2.
holy crap!
We don't see shit.
Wow,
Yeah, we suck.
that was a lot of ones.
Jesus.
That was a lot of ones. All right,
So many ones.
very good. Okay, so
No, it's not.
5 successes.
what was that for?
No, I was just testing to see if it
Right.
was fucked.
Right.
Carry on.
Okay, very good. So you're heading off.
Mm.
And where are you driving to, first of all?
Oh, well, I'm going to drive back to my van.
All right, so you're heading to the Burger King lot.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. And you're making a phone call, Laurence.
I'm calling Richter, Tracy.
Okay. All right. She answers the phone. Laurence, how can I help you?
Myself and the new coterie member Bells just got out of what I assume to be the Sabbat home headquarters of Chicago.
See what happened.
We ran into Philippe and he took Jin away. I think Jin has converted or otherwise made some sort of deal.
Hey, you know I can hear you, right? Maybe it's
Yeah,
best
I'm not
not
being
to.
secret.
Maybe
about
it's
it.
best not to presume that, Lawrence or Theodore. Don't know anymore.
I just side glance Bells and then keep saying they were trying to convert us to their ways, just like Gus, talking about Gehenna, the apocalypse,
That
how we're
my,
being lied to.
my eyes are rolling. Hmm.
I
She sounds. She says, "I see. Where are you now?"
what was the region that we're in, the area for that hotel?
South side Chicago.
We're just leaving Southside now. The hotel I told you about.
I know. Yes. All right. When can you get to the Chantry?
I can be there soon.
Who do you have with you? Are you still with that Gangrel?
Yes. It's just us two now.
Would you like to bring her to the Chantry too?
I'll look over at Bells because she's listening into the call.
No, I'm not. I'm only listening to one side of the call.
Oh,
That's your side.
sorry. I thought you had like a
No, I
fashion
don't.
census thing going on. Okay, cool.
No.
I'll you're invited to the Chantry. Would you like to come along?
Well, I've got nothing better to do. I do need to get in touch with the wolf pack though. So once you're done with that call, I'll message them or bloop, bloop.
All right. Well, the headset's out of range at this point.
Fair enough.
So you
That's
make your
right.
call to Turris, I assume.
When Laurence is done with his.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say to her, yes, we'll both come.
Excellent. We will expect you in the next half an hour then.
I will I'll text you when I'm near.
Excellent. We'll see you then. Goodbye.
I'll rant to Laurence and be like that guy, like whatever he's saying, it's just all nonsense. Like I could tell that he's no longer human.
That's not the part I'm worried about, Bells. The firepower that was at our backs, the fact that it looked like he could deliver on his threats.
Yeah. Once Loden finds out about this, honestly, nothing will stop him to finding Jin. Surely.
That's true. Perhaps we could put him on a warpath of some kind.
But first, I'm gonna make a call to Terrace. So can you take the wheel?
All right.
I'm kidding. I'll pull over, and then we can swap. You can have your car back. All right. And I'll make the call to Terrace.
Okay. So you make the call to Terrace. Very good. Bells.
Hey, Terrace. Hey, Tear Bear.
What happened?
Okay, so we tried sneaking in and Jin went the other way. Okay, walking through the door. Originally that's what I thought we were going to do, but Laurence steered me away from that option. So
where are you now?
Oh, we're out of there.
Are you driving?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Chantry right now.
Right. To the Chantry. Why the fuck are you going to the Chantry for?
I don't know. Laurence?
Surely you and Jin needs to report back to her sire.
I have no idea what Jin is. They took him away.
Wait a minute. You're saying that you abandoned the child of the prince to the Sabbat.
We were given a time limit to get out of there before they ended us.
I see.
Yeah, things didn't go as well as we were intending. I don't know if you were still on the earpiece at the time, but yeah.
You know that the prince is going to request that you make some kind of report.
Oh, definitely.
He's going to want to know what happened to his child.
I thought I'd tell you first because I thought you would wonder about how we were doing, where we were.
Do you want me to brief the prince?
I think it's best if we do. Don't you?
Yeah. I thought
Be
I could
honest.
soften the blow to you, but I see that you're all grown up.
Hardly. Hardly grown up after the experience we had just before. But yeah, I'd rather do it myself, to be honest. He is a member of our coterie. And I believe we should take responsibility for that.
All right, then.
Did any of us have our? Were we broadcasting during that meeting?
You might have been. It's up to you if you're broadcasting. What you don't know is whether or not the signals was getting out. You know that you were getting cut off from Jin at one point, trying to communicate from one end of the building to the other, one side of the building to the other. So there's possibility of the signal getting out of there. There's a chance that it might not have.
Then I'll try and get Bell's attention and say, ask him if he heard the conversation.
I thought I did. Did you hear the conversation?
You cut out somewhere in the kitchen, I think, trying to get in through the back.
Right, okay, yeah. He mentioned something about while we were up there was like he was talking about Gehenna and like converting us. He was telling us to like lose our human side and be more.
Yeah, just ignore all of that nonsense. As fuckers, they'll just get into your head and try and wheedle their way in and drive you crazy. It's just ignore that. It's all rubbish, propaganda, rhetoric.
Very evangelical.
Yeah.
Like it would honestly, I'd be more willing to listen to what they have to say if their argument wasn't life-threatening to people or like converting them into monsters. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's right. It's just all terror and darkness with them. Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. And the only response that really they are worthy of is to be put down like dogs.
Yeah. Although, like, we ourselves are dogs. Maybe we should put them down like.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of this.
Things.
I have things to do. You hear Jackie say something in the background. Apparently, Jackie said he heard something about Jin talking to one of them in the lobby, calling themselves Erica. Do you know who that is?
No.
Well, it looks like he went willingly anyway.
Sorry, Erica?
Yeah.
I had no idea who that is. Sorry. All we saw was Wendy and the guy who we presume is Philippe. It's Philippe, right? Right, Laurence?
He introduced himself, didn't
he? As a regard, I think. But yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I mean, it was, character assumption. It was Philippe. It seemed obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we saw. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. In any case, then, I suggest after your journey to the Chantry House, come to the...
I've never been there before. It's kind of interesting, don't you think?
Yes, I would be wary if I were you.
Of
just
what?
Be careful.
Is it booby trap, Laurence? Are there booby traps in the Chantry, Laurence?
I gotta go.
You'll be fine.
Okay, see you, Tear Bear.
Click.
I wonder if he dislikes that name. I thought it was pretty cute. Guess Laurence has nothing to say about that.
I was trying to decipher what you said. I didn't hear half of it.
Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
I wonder if he likes the nickname I've given him. I thought it was pretty
Tyrus.
cute. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Laurence doesn't have a comment on that. We'll, I guess we'll pull up to BK and then grab the van and then And then I'll tell Bells to just follow me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you get to Burger King, you pick up the van and you follow him to the Chantry House, which is up here on the map.
Oh. It's kind of close to, I mean, I don't really remember where I've put my place. Stupid thing. I think my store is actually where near North Side is.
Right.
If you're wondering, so it is quite close to my place.
Okay. As you can see, the airport's there. So if you put that in sort of perspective of how big the city really is, the airport is about the same distance from the central city as Gary.
Wow.
So, you know, it's that whole area is just densely packed with city, basically. All right. So Mercy, okay, I'm going to just delete you off there for now.
No. No,
Where
how dare you?
is,
I am all that's left.
guess I better pull
Yeah.
Done it. I'm the only vampire left.
What?
from the Chicago Coterie. Oh,
From the
actually
map.
kind of from the map.
There are no more members of the Chicago Queen Coterie, and except for Mercy, of course. Oh, and then
Right.
Kit's overseas. Yeah.
The TNG coder now.
Right. Right.
Hey now, what about G&T? Gin and
I
tonic.
was about to say, yeah.
Let's be gin and tonic. Yeah.
Gin and tonic. That's a good code name.
Yeah.
Trying to find your token.
It was there before.
Yeah, I'll just get it from the other map. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Pick it up, copy, and paste. Boom. There you go.
Ah,
Can you move that?
You and your fancy border.
Hmm?
I said, look at you and your fancy border.
I
yeah.
know. That is fancy, isn't it? Okay, so the the Chantry. The Chantry House is this old stone building with a tower in it. So it's really just a really big house, basically a sort of a stately home, overbuilt. It's on the top of a cliff with a dead end road, like a cul-de-sac. There's a couple of other houses down the street that look like they're all empty. And there seems to be some development that's just kind of halted in the middle of development. Laurence, at some point you might have asked about that and found out that some local real estate people did in fact try to develop this area, but somebody bought them all out and just stopped the development. So all the houses that were half built just stopped being built. And so they've been half built for a few years now. Yeah. So you get to the gate and there's a couple of gargoyles at the gate and there's an electric thingy majig. You've got a little button clicker that opens the gate now. So beep.
Wow, this place looks kind of goth, I suppose.
Yeah, it's somewhere between Gothic and maybe the Scientologists bought it. You know, there's so much money been thrown at it. It's very expensive. You've got the driveway, and there's this like a circular driveway area with a fountain in front of the house. There's a servant out the front with a top hat and a cane. And it comes down, white gloves, opens the car door. Comes another one. He comes over to Laurence's car first, opens your door and says, "Evening, sir." And then he walks over to the van and directs you to where he wants you to park, which is kind of around the house a little bit to the side where there's another parking space. You realize that it's the back entrance where the groceries are delivered.
Oh.
Or it might have been once.
Whatever.
There are probably
fine.
still groceries delivered to this house because apparently there's some servants and things that live here too. Okay.
Hey. All right.
all in all, you end up at the front stairs. You go up to the front door. They open the front door and you step inside, and there's this checkered floor and a winding staircase to one side, an archway that leads into a reading room where you see a few figures sitting about. Laurence, you may recognize some of them. There's this black dude. In fact, oh no, that's Mercy would recognize him, but
Yeah,
I don't think
probably.
Bells would. There's this dude sitting in there. He looks up at you as you come in, and he looks over and stands up. And he goes,
Disable.
yeah. He comes over in your direction. Well, 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 he says, with his cane in his hand. So you brought a friend this time.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Belladonna Rivers.
That is yet to be decided.
Oh,
Whose pleasure it is. But I'm going to assume that it's quite likely that it is a pleasure of ours to have you here. And he stamps his cane on the floor. And you're welcome. Come inside. Would you like a seat, a drink, anything at all?
a drink would be lovely, actually. I'm so thirsty.
Mm. Who would you like to drink?
Who would I like to drink? I'm not too fussed, really.
Well,
Yeah,
very good. Then
it's
I shall
fine.
allow you to drink from one of my herd. And he says, Milton, can you get me something for this young lady? I'm thinking that one that you offered me the other night on the balcony would be a good idea. He might be her taste. I'm assuming you don't mind if it's a he.
No, I don't mind. I'm more used to animals, so this would be, a change for me.
I have tried animals from time to time, and I have to say it is not to my taste, not to my taste at all.
It's not for everyone. But yeah. Have you tried animal, Laurence? Your rat or
No,
snake?
I do have a ghoul boa
Oh,
who I
really?
have tasted from time to time, and I must say it is a tardy sensation.
You'll
I'm
have to give it a
sorry.
shot sometime, Laurence.
I'm sorry, Abraham. Do you know where Erecto is?
I believe Erecto will be in her study. Last I saw her, she was with Nikolai in the library, but that was some half an hour ago.
Thank you. It's a bit urgent.
Urgent, of course, of course. Let me not slow you down. Around about that time, a servant comes in with a young man in tow, and he walks in and sort of looks around. He looks a bit dazed, and he rolls up his sleeve as he comes over to you. He says, perhaps this one will be of your taste.
I'll sample.
All right.
Yeah.
You can make a self-control check.
Oh God. Okay. My roll should be fine. Just. Yeah. Should I pinky up? The place is so fancy. I'm not sure.
One success. Yeah, you really like this. This is quite good. This is a far cry from the rats and other animals that you might have tasted of recent. Horses.
So nice.
Such like.
Bells, I'll be right back, and I'll just go search for Erecto.
Okay,
Right.
I'll show you later.
Very well. While he's gone, Abraham comes and steps over to you and he says, so who is your sire exactly?
Wow, what a forward question.
Well, I'm assuming that I know everybody in this city, and I thought I knew everybody's lineage, but you are a mystery to me.
Well, I think maybe I should remain a mystery. I'll give you points if you can figure it out.
All right, then I'll have a think about that.
This guy is delicious. I have missed human. I am like sorry for taking so much blood from you, sir, who's passed out on the floor. I'm so sorry.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I'll have somebody clean up the mess immediately.
Okay. So tell me more about yourself.
But you don't think that for the gift of life, I have an opportunity to ask you questions?
If you want to, sure. I might not be so bored.
Oh, I understand you might
forthwith,
not be at liberty to answer all of them.
Hmm.
That's by the by. It's to be assumed when it comes to our kind, kindred, of course, I'm talking about. Meanwhile, upstairs, you find a Ricto, and she comes down with you. She says, are you in danger?
Not 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 at this moment, but I believe I have got a target painted on my back now.
Do you think they followed you?
It's possible. Could I have seen if they were? I didn't mention it at the time, but
you didn't mention it at the time.
okay. I admit I did not pay attention.
We will need to talk to Nikolai. Perhaps Disable. Did you see Disable downstairs?
Yes, he's in the foyer with the gangrel.
Let's go down there now. All right. So a few minutes later, Laurence returns with Ericto, who is this, how do we describe Ericto? I'll see if I can get you her actual description and I can read it to you, or at least parts of it.
So Mr. Disable and I are just having a laugh.
Oh,
Laurence does look weird. Yeah.
Was that with a gangrel comment? Jeez, somebody's easy to upset.
Oh.
I don't know where that sentence was going.
So apparently, Ericto has green eyes and fair, lightly freckled skin. She smiles quite a lot when she speaks, and she has nice teeth. The other thing that you will notice, in fact, you can make a perception check as she comes in.
One
One
sad.
success.
So freaking sad. Yeah.
As unlike Wendy Wade, who you saw recently, otherwise known as Erica, Ericto is not wearing any makeup and yet has nice, clean, plump skin, and appears to have just generally have the impression that she has higher humanity than certainly those Sabbat vampires that you recently came into contact with.
That's good.
Disable's a little bit more of a mystery. He's got very dark skin. He's an ex-slave. So
Be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So meanwhile, Jason Newbury and
It always seems so like out of place.
out of place.
Our cuts. But
Our
yeah.
cuts. See, they're a bit random, aren't they? They're not
Yeah.
they're not in the most poignant moments, but it's like cutting to an ad break. Maybe we should promote something.
Da, da, da.
Right.
Diablerie. Have you tried Diablerie?
Have you tried Diablerie? Get Diablerie now. Sugar-free Diablerie.
Oh my god.
Blood sugar-free
Oh
Diablerie.
god. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so Jason's talking to you. He's saying, you're asking him about how to get to this place. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll have one of my people sort out. You still don't have a ghoul?
Of course I do.
Well, why don't you get your ghoul to do this?
Because she's 3 years old. Sorry, 4 years old.
You realize that she's never going to grow up.
Oh shoot. I plan on, growing her up after a year. on her birthday, which I'm gonna make, the Chicago Queen sinking. That's gonna be her birthday.
Okay, so you're gonna stunt her.
What does that mean? Do you mean like not give her blood?
Yeah, like you're not gonna give her blood for like what? How long? A year? A month?
It'll be a month, yeah.
So
Like, I
she'll
don't
grow
give
for
her
a
blood.
month, and then you're gonna give her more blood, and then so she's just gonna grow real slow.
Well, she'll catch up, right?
Only as fast as you give her. I don't know. And you know what? I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Okay, well, we'll test on her
Hey,
experiments and
so it's
stuff.
an experiment.
Yeah.
Well, now you have my attention.
Yeah. And Mister,
Okay.
tell her that her mommy loves her. And
Yeah.
that if she has any bullies in life, I will kill them for her.
Sure, I'll pass that on.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I'll get one of our people to organize. What do you want? Train tickets? Air tickets?
Whatever. To be honest, like even though the train's slower, that just gives me more time to pass.
Typically when you organize travel, if you're a vampire, you want to have some kind of situation where really you're not traveling so much as shipping a box.
Yeah.
So have you got a box sorted out?
No. I'm sure I can find one of those like a baggage luggage thing. Maybe I could hop in one of those.
Yeah. I'm thinking what you probably want to do is get yourself a coffin.
Okay.
Nobody ever opens coffins.
I'm sure I could find a funeral around there and then persuade them to give me the coffin.
Just purchase the damn thing. You don't have
No,
to.
why?
Whatever.
Is it fun? No.
Listen, Mercy, what's going to happen is you're going to steal a coffin. The coffin's going to have a serial number on it. Somebody's going to report that it's stolen. Somebody's going to find a stolen coffin and they're going to open it.
They'll find a dead body in it. It's me.
Right. That's possibly true. Yeah. Okay. As you
It's
will.
fine. I'll get rid of the serial number. I'll convince one of them to take it off and then we'll be fine. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that they have weird serial numbers.
Well, I'm just guessing every product made these days has a fucking serial number and some kind of track and trace bullshit. Just be careful, Mercy. Be careful. Don't bring bad repute on our clan. We have enough problems with people calling us crazy and mad and insane and all of that bullshit. We don't need more of that kind of prejudice.
That's true. Okay. I'll try and do things the straight way.
Thank goodness. Right
now I need to convince someone to give me some money so I can buy a coffin.
You're asking for money now. Have I not given you money already? Don't you have money?
No.
When
have I had the chance?
Fucking lawyer you're dealing with, doesn't he have money? Why don't you get his money?
Because I can't get close to him yet.
Huh.
Because I look the way I do. That's why I'm going to Aspen. Go to Aspen, look pretty again. Get the guy I like. Oh, and also kill his secretary.
Right. Okay. Well, there's all of that. There's another option.
Okay.
You know that there are members of our clan that could teach you to change your appearance.
Oh, come on. Every single fucking time. Look, you know how I feel about obfuscate.
Yeah, you're just totally against it, despite this being one of the most powerful and useful things you could do.
Like, do you not see the future? Like, I don't see the future, but I have an inkling that eventually all these cameras that you see now, double that, triple that, quadruple that. You'll never be at the height. Come on, you know this, Jason.
Well, you know what I also know is that we can create and change the law. We can do that. We can create legislation. We can outlaw that shit.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Why don't you invest in a security company that produces cameras, and then you can control them yourself?
I don't.
Take control of the situation.
But what happens when, you know, Mimi and Chris and myself, we go to the park and take family pictures at nighttime or something, you know, like in a fantasy, and then like the pictures get developed and I look like this hideous monster bag.
Well, you could get a painter.
Oh, come on. A painter?
Sure, why not? It's been done for hundreds of years, thousands of years.
Yeah, but it's a bit of an old medium now. You know.
These things are underappreciated, but okay, all right, whatever. I take your points.
Stop trying to convince me to get off the skate.
Fine. You
It's
do what you want.
pointless. Yeah, I
It's
can
one of
literally do
our-
everything. I could dominate someone to yeah, eventually I could dominate someone to forget that I was even there.
Sure, you could do that.
Like cameras are still gonna tell the truth if I had obfuscate. So, and imagine like I'm walking down the street, if I was obfuscated, and then some like little kids just like, you know, taking pictures willy-nilly, and like I'm not there, but I'm there in the picture. Like, come on. That's how you break the masquerade.
Well, there's lots of ways to do that. Lots and lots and lots of ways to do that.
Hmm.
But anyway, okay, Aspen, we'll get you there somehow. Okay.
Okay.
What's your
You wanna
bank
come
account
too?
number? Do I want to come to Aspen?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to Aspen. We can go
Hmm,
skiing. I think that's where they go skiing or snowboarding.
I think that is an excellent idea.
Hell yeah.
All
You bring
right.
Mimi if you want. You can bring the whole family if you wanted.
The whole family won't come. I know that for sure. But we might be able to bring Mimi.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll organize it. I want you to find your way to the O'Hare Airport. Get in contact with Tyler.
Okay.
This is her
Okay,
number. Are you
Tyler.
ready?
Okay, I get my phone out. Right.
You can write it down on paper, like old-fashioned way, but
Oh, okay.
whatever. Do
I
it
guess
however
I
it
guess a
works.
quill and a scroll. Yes.
All right. And he gives you the phone number for Tyler.
Hmm.
Now, Tyler controls the O'Hare Airport.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to travel anywhere, talk to her.
Is she gonna be okay? Like, can she see? Can she see me? You know,
The fuck do I know?
like
Tyler's
what's
on
her
the
plan?
Primogen Council. She's a bourgeois.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I have it
Maybe.
on good authority that she's old. And you can guess from her English accent that she's not from around here.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll go see her.
I'll try and be there by 3 a.m.
Okay.
I'll get someone onto booking tickets, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to charter a plane.
Oh my God. This is gonna be so much fun.
All right, get out of here. I'll see you then.
Okay. Click. And I
Click.
I'm like, I'm gonna get over there and everything's gonna be awesome.
All right.
Dominate some random person on the street as usual.
All right. So you dominate your way to the airport?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I
cool.
do.
Are you taking anything with you?
Okay, well, I'm gonna take I'll take Kit's katana. Sorry, Kiara's katana.
All right.
I'm gonna take a new set of knives. Like a whole, I'll get like a whole knife block. and I'm taking that with me.
A knife block.
Yeah. She
Okay.
likes her knives.
She does. Kitchen knives, right?
Yeah. She'll have like a few pictures of Chris, the guy that she likes.
Right.
But they'll be in like positions where he's just like walking down the street. So,
Right.
it's him walking down the street. Some clothes, obviously. A few Hello Kitties. All the plushies I gave to Mimi, so I'll probably have like some like smaller versions. What else do I want to take? It's been such a long time since I played with Mercy, so I have to look back. Mercy, where are you? Yeah, I think. What did I write here? Oh, right. I'll take the little bag of Tony's ashes. Oh wait, do I
Okay.
still have that? I don't even know if I still have that.
I think no. They were returned back to Al Capone.
Right, yeah. Well, that was the urn. We had the urn, but I had like a little baggie,
Oh, really?
which I think I was gonna give to the Nosferatu guy. Can't remember his name.
His sire
Khalid
or
Al Rashid.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might have given that to him. That's fine though. I'll take the pictures of Edgar. Wait, is it?
It's not Edgar Drummond.
It's the other guy, Ballard, right?
Ballard, yeah, Horatio
Ballard, yeah.
Ballard.
Yeah. I'll take the pictures of him.
Okay. All right. So you get to the airport and you receive a text message on the way from Jason giving you specific instructions of where to go.
Okay.
This particular hangar out in this particular part of the airport. And you find yourself at the back door of this sort of dark, dingy building. There's not a lot of security around. There's like a wire fence. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back. Okay. So anyway, that's where
Wire
you are.
fence.
You've just arrived at a wire fence. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So meanwhile, Joe and Bells, refresh. Where did we leave
I
you,
was
Joe?
talking to what's his face?
Abraham de Sable.
Yeah.
Right. Just as
Oh, yes, Laurence does look weird.
Right. And Ericto has, you suspect, higher humanity than the vampires that you've just been talking to. Right. And she says, welcome, you must be Laurence's friend. What does Ericto call you? Does she call you Laurence, just by the way, just to be clear?
Yeah. That's how he's branded himself. Nobody else has heard Theodore.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Belladonna Rivers. As we no longer have Jen around, we are no longer Chicago Queen Coterie. We are a coterie, but we're no longer the Chicago Queen because that's sunk, along with the members of the coterie, obviously.
Do you think that you will be continuing the mission?
Oh yeah. What was the mission? The one with the Sabbat.
Yes.
I mean, we could probably do with more people. We are just two people.
One of a servant comes running in and comes over to DeSable.
I'll be back.
So the chain fence.
Something was about to happen. Remind me, a servant comes running in, okay? And he's about to, DeSable is about to turn on the television. That's what's about to happen, okay? All right.
Okay.
Chain link fence.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to the chain link fence, and there's this dude standing outside the back door of this shoddy-looking, rundown office. And it's like a charter flight business, Michigan Air. And this guy looks up. He's wearing a leather jacket, like a bomber jacket. He's got short, sandy hair, blue eyes. Looks over to you guys. He's puts out a cigarette as you come across. He goes, "How can I help?"
Oh, we were chartering a flight to Aspen.
Is your name Mercy?
Jason Newberg. No, yeah, Mercy.
Mr. Newberry's coming too.
Hmm.
Better come inside.
Okay, I will. I will.
And he leads you. Do you do any aura perception or anything like that?
I forgot that I had that. It's not gonna be a fun time, but sure, I'll try. It's not gonna be fun, but sure.
What? What are you
Oh,
saying?
because my empathy is so low. Because my humanity is so low. My empathy, like,
Oh, I see. Empathy is
It's-
thus very poor.
yeah.
Okay,
So that's why she doesn't do it very often anymore.
right.
Perception.
Reminds her of her own failing humanity.
Yeah. Okay, so humanity. I think all I can roll is 2. So I'm gonna roll my actual dice. It's too complicated otherwise.
That's fair.
All right. 1.
One success. He's a ghoul.
Okay.
All right. He takes you down this corridor, and you see all of these photographs of airplanes on the walls, photographs of people standing around in uniforms in front of airplanes on the walls, pictures of hangars, historical photographs of Chicago, this airport over time, that kind of stuff. Until you finally get to the store. It's made of fake wood. And he opens the door, and inside this room, there is a lady who you have met once before at the Primogen Council meeting in the Sears Tower.
Oh, Tyler.
She has this pockmarked face where she, like she must have had acne as a child or something like that. Other than that, she's quite pretty, but she looks up at you. She says, "You must be Mercy.
Yep, that's me.
You're looking to fly to Aspen tonight, is that right?"
Mhm. There'll be 3 of us. It'll be
3 of you,
yes.
I see. And how's your mission going, by the way, Mercy?
Mission.
Chicago Queen Coterie.
Right.
You're part of that, are you not? Part of that whole setup?
No, not really.
Not really. When did
No.
that happen?
When the Chicago Queen sank.
When the Chicago Queen sank. Fascinating. One moment.
Let's be honest. It was a shit show from the get-go. It's hard to trust anyone in the Chicago Queen Coterie. I miss Gus though.
Oh,
Yeah, Gus was cool.
your friend Gus seems to have met an unfortunate demise.
Like what?
Yes, apparently.
Wait. But how?
Oh, well, he decided to attack the prince with firearms and grenades in the Sears Tower. They had to put him down, I understand. Shocking, isn't it?
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
not me. I wish I would have been there, not to help him, but to stop him. We could have, shared a human together or something instead. Talked our feelings out or something. I don't know, but that's crazy.
Crazy indeed, isn't it?
Hmm.
So when are we expecting your broodmate?
Oh, he's my brother. His name is Jason, and he'll be here when he gets here, I suppose. I don't know. He'll be here shortly, surely.
Very well.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose we should show you to the plane. Do you have anything you're taking with you?
Yeah, just a few things. Got a katana, got a knife block, got a got a bag of clothes, got a little Hello Kitty. Got some pictures.
Hold on a second. I'm just looking up flights from Chicago to Aspen.
Okay.
pretty cheap, actually. You can do it for $197 by the looks of it.
Jesus.
Oh no, 346 from Chicago, 197 from Los Angeles.
The fuck? So cheap.
Yeah. Doesn't say how long the flights are though. What the? Let's see. Depart. Da, 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 da. I feel like a travel agent.
It's
It's like a 5-hour flight. No. Why does it not say the flight time? Weird.
So do you know about the others?
She looks over at you. She's looking at her shitty little computer. She looks up at you. The others?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Chicago Queen Coterie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I understand the Nosferatu died pretty
Yeah.
fast. That was the end of him.
Mm.
Who else was there? Well, there was that Irish girl. What was she? The Toreador.
Yeah. She headed off.
Apparently she's disappeared too. Yes. I think the elders were a little disappointed about that. And so you've thrown it in, have you? Thrown in the towel?
It's only temporary. I will come back. I just need to work on myself. Look at my skin. Like, look at my skin.
She looks at you up and down. Now just briefly. So Tyler has apparently got more humanity than you right now, which is
It's
impressive.
not hard. I've only got 2.
Right.
So,
Not hard.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyone could beat me.
Right. She looks at you up and down. Well, very good. He's back. He's back. All right. So Disable. The servant comes running in and hands Disable a television remote control, and he says, 44, my lord. And he turns around and turns on the TV. And you're seeing images of a helicopter attack on the Drake Hotel. Rockets hitting the Drake Hotel. Windows being blown out. The whole place
live.
It's near live. You're not 100% sure. You think it's basically live.
We should have got Low out of there.
I'm just watching the screen.
There's a commentator discussing this surprise attack from terrorists, apparently, or we're not really sure what's going on. We're hearing reports of police helicopters being involved. Then the whole news footage just stops. And they say, we'll be returning now to our regularly scheduled program. And it cuts to Married with Children.
All right.
Wait, why are they doing? Could you change the channel? Could you please change the channel and then get back to that?
He tries to change the channel. He says, I don't truly understand how these things work. Perhaps you have a better idea.
Hey, okay.
I'll take the remote and find another news channel.
Thank you.
Can you make a wits and investigation check?
Oh God, rolling for TV.
Yep. I bet you've never done that before.
Wits investigation. There it is. 3 successes.
All right, you find another TV channel. And yeah, there's reports of police helicopters firing upon the Drake Hotel in Chicago. And some sort of some sort of special action going on. Apparently there were hostages involved in the place. They tried to negotiate with them, blah, blah, blah. And then this news channel says, we're getting reports that we're being told that we need to take this off the air right now. This is being, somebody saying, this is being censored, this is being censored. And then that news channel cuts out too. They cut to the conflict in Syria.
That's totally loading, right? Please?
That has to be loaded.
Yeah. Right?
I'll try find another channel.
Okay, you can make another investigation check.
Do I have Prince Loden's number?
Do you have Prince Loden's phone number? I don't think you have his personal phone number.
Maybe I'll just go through Terrace. I'll call
You do have Nyanga's phone number, and she is a Primogen counselor.
Okay, I'll call her.
All right.
I'll excuse myself and then go.
Right. Whereabouts do you go? Just to another room and the hallway, or outside, or?
I'll go to the hallway. Like I just came from there.
Okay. While you're in the hallway, can you make a perception check?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, not as mercy though. Perception. That was close.
I got 0, by the way.
Okay.
So no channels.
You can't
They're all
find
censored.
it. Yep. 4 successes. Okay. Well, as you're making it, you're dialing the number to speak to Nyanga. You look around the hallway, and oddly enough, there is this statue of the Madonna standing in the corner amongst this kind of fountain setup, but it's completely made of black stone. And as you're looking at her, you have this kind of queer feeling coming off that, like you're feeling watched.
Does the statue's eyes follow you when you move across the room?
Feels like that. Like the eyes are literally blank, but you get that feeling that they're watching you. Yeah.
I will look. I'll look closer.
You can't see anything particularly odd about it, but the phone has been dialed, and then the phone answers you. Hello?
Hello. Hi, Nyanga.
This is Bella. Yes, you're calling me now.
Yes.
I don't get calls from you too often. What is happening?
We were just at the Drake Hotel, and now it's being blown up by police.
What?
Do you know if that's police helicopters?
This has to be Loden.
Yes. Like when we were up there not too long ago. Basically, Jin got taken away. I was going to try and contact Loden to say something to him, but
do you think that Jin has gotten out, or what?
I don't know. How can I speculate if I don't have any more information?
I suppose that you cannot. You cannot. Well,
he was in there when we left, but it doesn't mean that he hasn't. Yeah, it doesn't mean he was in there when that exploded.
Now you tell me something.
Okay.
When you left this hotel, you left him behind, yes?
Yes.
You need to tell me something that I can use to keep you alive.
Okay. Well, it was just us two. It was basically there's 3 of us that went up there. Jim went on his own. We were taken by SWAT teams. We had guns at our backs, and we had a chat to them to try and get more information. But we ended up leaving after declining his offer to become one of them. Us two alone, we couldn't take them.
That does make sense to me, and I think I can probably convince the rest of the Primogen that that is a reasonable outcome.
They gave us a time limit of 3 minutes to get out of there.
I see. And you made it.
Yeah.
That is lucky and good for you.
Yeah. There wasn't much we could do.
Where are you now?
Currently at the Chantry.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's okay. They're quite nice here, except there's a weird statue that keeps looking at me. But other than that, it's fine.
Be careful, little one.
No.
These vampires, they will get into your head.
But why? They're on the same team as us, right?
They're on their own team.
Hmm.
They
Well,
might have the same goals and objectives as us for a while. And you may try to use them to your own ends too. Perhaps you can reach some kind of deal like this. But beware, little one. These vampires, they seek only power.
well, I trust Laurence because he's part of my coterie. So I'll be aware of everyone else, but I trust Laurence.
Just be careful. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Good luck.
I miss you and Yanga.
You will see me soon enough.
Okay. Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Smash.
Okay, so you go back into the room, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Laurence is clicking through stations, not finding anything so far.
So Erector's in the room with me and Abraham in that. So I'll just offhandedly say, I guess that target is gone. No? Maybe.
Well,
They had
perhaps.
They had plenty of time to leave, Laurence.
True. Did we catch what time this started?
You're not sure. You didn't see enough footage.
We're only gone for half an hour. A lot could have happened, but
Ericto says perhaps you had best go back there and see if there's any signs of their escape. Or your other option is to go to the prince now and find out what he has done and what he knows. Make your report and see if you can learn something.
Probably the best thing to do.
are we able to contact him?
Yes, we could call him. He would prefer, I think, that you visit him with a report, but he almost always requests the presence of those he expects reports from.
I understand. I'm just hesitant to return to the hotel. What do you think, Bells?
What do you mean by return to the hotel? Let's not go back to the hotel. Let's just go back to Loden, right? Right.
That's what I was suggesting, says Ericto.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go to the CS Tower.
Okay.
I assume that's where he is.
Usually.
Lording over everyone. I'm going to pull out a black orchid from my bag and then give it to Ericto.
Okay.
I know this is random, but you remind me of a black orchid.
She looks at you. What are your intentions when you do this?
I guess friendship, mystery.
Okay.
That's bugged. There's a wire under the petals.
It's not poisonous or anything. I mean, you probably shouldn't eat it anyway because you're a vampire.
Everything's edible once, at least once.
Right. Why does this not work?
Yeah, I would have given flowers to more people if Jin wasn't around. Killing the flowers.
Right. Wow, Ericto has 5 charisma and 5 appearance, just for your information. And she appears to be like about 19.
Yeah.
She takes it. Ooh. Okay. Tell me about your aura.
Oh God, knew this was gonna happen. Knew it. I knew it. Well, I'm a human. No, I'm a human.
You're a human. Okay. Sure you are.
Human.
Human. How many
Well,
things do you want to know?
3 things. One of them is that
Three
you're a
things.
vampire, so that leaves
Okay.
2.
Okay, one, I'm being sincere.
Okay.
And I guess the third thing is I'm trying to extend a olive branch, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, I guess, wanting something, but in the end, I'm hoping that it's more like you've invited me into your chantry. Here's something
Right.
kind
Okay.
in return.
She smiles and takes that, and she says, "Thank you. I shall treasure this. I shall press it into one of my books."
Oh, that's really lovely, actually. Yeah.
So I suggest that you all head off as quickly as you can. I imagine the prince would be expecting a report.
All right, let's go, Laurence.
I will be back later.
All right. So off you go. You bail into the cars. You're taking both vehicles again?
Sure.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't leave my van here.
Unless you want to take the dark, scary Tremere with you in your happy, happy Joy van.
Come in my van. Come on, come.
He's like got the keys at his door and he's like, all right, and we get into a van.
All right.
It smells heavily of like incense, and there's a Grateful Dead cassette playing. There's a whole bunch of like hanging dangly things. Also there's like a in the back there's a place that's quite like you could lie down and just chill out there. There's also a lava lamp that's not going because I haven't plugged the car in.
Right.
Apparently you can plug the car in.
Wow. Okay.
I asked someone that knew about these cars, these vans.
Wow.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, they only exist in fantasy.
Yeah.
The people that you can ask, or just the cars? Right. So you head into the city center, also known as the Loop, and when you get there, there's cop cars whizzing past you, and there's ambulances and stuff, emergency services vehicles heading past you on the way out of town. Not like a ridiculous amount, but more than you would expect on a usual Sunday night. And you get to the Sears Tower, and Joe, your character has a kind of an idea of where to park. I think you've been here enough times.
The same place as under the building,
Yeah.
and then in the elevator up.
Yeah. Yep. So you get down there, and
Oh, I wasn't driving; it was Bell's driving.
oh, Belle's driving.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's me. Yeah.
You're a
Right,
good
so
driver.
Belle, do you want to make
I'm a driver.
Dexon drive check?
How many points have you got? What is it? Vehicles or driving?
Dexon
Drive.
3. Oh. Oh. That's all Dex, baby. It's all Dex.
Jeez.
Right.
My
She
car's
doesn't-
pretty slow, and
She doesn't obey the road rules so well, but she
There's
well,
no
the road
seatbelts in
rules
the car.
have changed. They've changed, man.
right. The change, man.
Yeah.
No.
Everything's changed, man.
Pre-seatbelt era.
Right. Right. Does she wear a seatbelt?
I guess it depends on if it was something that she would have done back in the day.
What's the year of your car? We can Google it.
Yeah,
Find out if
true.
it has
Yeah,
seatbelts.
60s, late 60s, early 70s.
Oh, then
Right.
probably not.
Right. Okay. Well, you get to the Sears Tower. You get out of the vehicle. You go over to the elevator. Door
Oh.
opens. There's a guard there, and he looks at you as you approach. Kind of shuffles a little bit. Puts his
Hello
hand on his
again.
weapon.
Same
He,
guard as before.
Yeah,
it's
are you
not.
the same
It's
guy?
a different guard.
Oh,
They don't have the same guards.
you all
the
look the same.
time. They have to go to sleep and things.
Generic NPC. It's just
Right.
Guard 5.
Guard 5. Right. Serial number.
We've
Yeah.
come to speak with the prince.
He goes, very well. Step inside.
We step inside.
And the elevator goes down. No, it doesn't. I lie. I mean, so it goes up.
Oh,
Of course it
what?
does. Yes,
It's going
course.
up this time.
it's going up this time. The elevator goes up and 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 up until you get to the 110th floor, whereupon it stops and the door opens and it exits out into a hallway where there is a security checkpoint, much like that you would find in an airport, with a full body scanner, at least of the day. And there's two guards there, a man and a woman, both armed. And they say, do you have any weapons?
I pull out like my gardening shears, like the small little stem cutters.
She looks at you. She looks at you unfazed and opens up a box and she says, "Put
Okay.
anything that might be considered contraband in here, please.
Put that in there.
I'll place my pistol in there.
Any wooden pencils?"
Mm.
All right. She goes
Don't
through a
think
list
so.
of things with you, and okay, very good. Then they get you through the security checkpoint, assuming you're not carrying any weapons or anything that might be considered a weapon or anything that could be construed as a weapon or improvised as a weapon.
All the weapons we had was left in Lawrence's vehicle, the big duffel bag
That's right.
that we didn't really open.
We've still got that. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Oh my god, your car is a fire hazard.
It's cosplaying Supernatural more now with the fucking trunk full of guns than before.
Right. So you go through into the waiting room where there's a bar, and there's a barman, and you find the wolf pack lazing around in here. Terrace looks up at you. Well.
So
Wasn't
you got.
expecting to see you so soon.
So you managed to talk to Loden first.
Well, Loden requested my presence first.
I understand. That's all right.
What could I do?
That's fine. I would have expected you to do that.
You also 1 minute, please. Sorry. Give us a second.
I was trying to remember the line from The Matrix when at the end when they walk through the metal detector with like the duffel bags full of guns,
Right.
just for that particular scene. For us.
Right.
You have any metallic items you're carrying? Keys, loose. Holy shit!
Right. That's right. Okay. You see this dude. I'll share you a picture.
Fancy.
Yep, he's there. He comes out of an office and walks past you, looks at you briefly, nods, and he says, "Tourist," and Tourist nods back.
Completely new face.
Yep, and then you see this guy standing in a room at the end of a hallway.
Cool.
Okay. Stealing the 5th edition version pictures, seeing as they're that much cooler than the 2nd edition pictures,
I can
sadly.
see that.
It's news to me.
Yeah. Anyway, sadly they don't have all of the pictures of all of the NPCs because I believe half of the NPCs
They
died
killed them off.
according to
Yeah.
So that sucks, but never mind.
Mm.
Okay, so you see those two guys. So they go past and Randy is sitting there playing with a knife, flicking it between his fingers. You know how people can do knife tricks.
I'm listening, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Jackie looks over to you as you come in. He goes, "Hey, Bells,
Hey, Jackie.
what's up?"
That did not go well.
Yeah, I heard. So they They took the place out.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know what happened. They called us out of there.
Well, I'm
just-
glad they called you out of there.
They just called us out. They didn't tell us what was happening, and then they took the whole place down.
The things Loden would do for his child, right?
I don't know whether he did it for his child. Bells. I don't know if he was still in there.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Well, anyway, good luck with your meeting.
Thank you.
Come and see us when you get a chance, huh?
Of course. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
All right. I'll just wait for Joe to come back.
I'm here. I can hear you.
You can hear, and you can talk too. Excellent.
I was popping to the bathroom. I didn't want to. Got my new wireless headphones so I can hear now.
Ooh, and apparently talk as well.
Please don't talk when you're in the bathroom.
I was this close.
No,
Right.
no.
Turn on the headphones and all we can hear is, yeah.
We're okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
We're not that close.
Okay. So, finally, a guard comes out, a security guard comes out, and he goes, he points at you two and beckons you.
Follow the security cop guy.
All right.
Secure Corp.
All right. He leads you into Loden's office, and Loden is sitting behind his desk with a blue suit on with very broad shoulders, big padded shoulders. His blonde mullet down about his shoulders. And he looks up at you as you come in. What is left of the Chicago Queen Coterie? It is good that you have returned.
I shake my head.
Not one of you is an original member of this group. I think we will have to change the name now.
I agree. I would rather us not be associated with it, to be honest.
You'll forgive me if I am a little agitated. I believe I've just lost my most recent child.
So Jin didn't make it out then.
We are not aware of Jin's presence, but I have since had reports that individuals were seen fleeing the building. Unfortunately, I did not receive these reports until more recently. But in any case, there's still hope for the child.
There is. I mean, if nothing is confirmed, then all you have is mystery, right?
That's
He could
correct.
be out there.
Is
Could
the building gone then?
We have dismantled it, yes. It is no longer extant. That is, there is an upside to all of this, of course. I happen to have contacts amongst the insurance agency that has the Drake insured, so their policies are connected to our policies. So we should see some return nonetheless. So tell us what did happen on the inside, as we do not have any other eyes or ears that were inside, and I understand that the recordings did not make it.
Your
I
turn,
had hoped they
Laurence.
would. Well, we initially performed some recon on the hotel, but they made us almost immediately. And after deliberation, decided to attempt to, in some form, retrieve Philippe for you, but that became evident that it was a fool's plan, seeing as he had a lot more backup than we anticipated.
I see. I'm a little disappointed that the Tremere did not have more subtle methods. This is one of the reasons that I agreed to include you on this mission.
If they do, I'm not aware of them yet. I'm still learning.
I see. Well, we will have to speak with Nikolai about this.
I have a list of homework to get through.
Indeed, I'm sure you must. So, you have no current idea of the whereabouts of these kindred? They may have escaped. Where else might they have gone?
When we were brought up to the room, Jin was already talking with Philippe and then being escorted out of the room. From that point on, he gave us an option to join or run and be hunted.
I see. I have this to show you. And he turns around, and behind him, as usual, there's video of dolphins swimming playing on the screen behind him. And he turns that off. And he brings up this video recording of Gus, dismembered, tortured, cut open,
Still
rib
alive.
cage still alive.
I look away.
There's the stake through his visible heart. And you see Loden in the video walk around in front of the camera and pulls the stake out. And you hear Gus repeat the name of an address. And he stops the video. This address. I think this might be a clue. A place to go.
What was the context of the information extraction? The need for the address to come out?
The question was, did you make contact with these animals at any other location? He said that this individual came to his house on at least one occasion. This is the address of Gus's actual house, I believe. There might be something to be had there.
We can investigate.
Good.
Yes.
Seems an almost stupid question, but is there anyone else to be assigned to the coterie?
I will be looking for individuals for now. But at present, I cannot offer you anyone's service. But if you have any individual specific needs, do not hesitate to ask. We have specialists in different areas who might help if they're not already busy.
I think the old coterie, the Chicago Queen coterie, had a reputation for being cannon fodder. This time round, let's not be cannon fodder. All right, Laurence? Is that all right with you, Prince Logan?
You and I seem to have a knack for getting out of tight spots.
Yes, we can do this.
Good, good. I appreciate your assistance in these matters. You'll be rewarded, of course.
Excellent.
I shall see to it. Well done. I
I'm sorry
understand
about
that you
Jin.
barely escaped the Drake alive, so I was curious, how was Jin when last you saw him?
He didn't really seem that impressed with us. Well,
There was a point where we thought we were sneaking into the building, and I thought it right to ask him to dominate some people, and he blew up in my face about being told what to do. So I guess you could say we left things on a bit of a weird spot.
I see. Very well.
I'll be honest, I don't think I don't ever think that he would have joined them. he did when he was leaving. He didn't exactly look thrilled to be going with them.
I see.
But he didn't exactly communicate with us either on his way out.
Yeah. I mean, it would be stupid for him to. I mean, you're his sire. Why would he go against you? It's ridiculous.
He might not have seen that he had any choice, perhaps. Who knows? It's difficult to say with these things.
That's true. He
Very
would have
well.
been a
He seems
powerful
smart
chess
enough.
piece.
He seems smart enough to play the long game.
Yes, I trust that he is a smart young lad, that he may well be able to play this long game that you speak of. Very good then. I suppose I can ask nothing more from you than to see about this address.
Okay.
What time of the night is it right now?
Actually, it's getting quite late. So we'll say it's 4 a.m.
The sun will be up soon. I guess we should continue this tonight.
You can continue this tomorrow if you will.
All right.
Take a rest. You'll probably need to recover from what you've just been through.
That'd be nice.
Question. Blood points don't do they degenerate over time?
You lose 1 blood point every night that you wake up.
I should probably be around here then. I've not been updating that.
Yeah. So when you wake up, you're always down 1 blood point. So there's always this continual hunger that keeps.
What was the
nagging
points
at
per
you.
turn thing that I wrote down? It says 3.
Right. So a turn is 3 seconds in combat, and you can spend 3 blood points in 3 seconds at 8th generation.
Okay.
If you were higher generation, as in 10th generation, you would only be able to spend like 2 blood points per round or 1 blood point per round. And if you were 4th generation, you could spend like 8 or 9 blood points per round.
Okay.
So yeah. And depending on your generation also describes the potential of your character in the sense of how many points you can put into a physical stat.
And does willpower return on its own?
No.
Okay.
It returns at the end of a story. So if we get to the end of a major story arc, then it would return.
Okay.
Ignore the
then-
popo, if you can hear that.
No, we can't.
Okay, good. Got a good mic. Good enough.
You
Yeah, Laurence will say to Loden.
see flashing light outside your window, though.
That's the candle.
Candle, yeah.
Oh, that's a candle.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't see it. It's not
Yeah.
frame.
No.
It's a nice candle
So,
though.
Yeah, Laurence will just say to Loden that yeah, we'll take a look.
very well. Good luck. And he sort of ushers you out.
Right, we will leave.
Very good.
Is Wolfpack still out there?
They are.
I'm gonna go up to them. Like,
Yep.
we made it out alive.
What was that?
We made it out alive.
Yes.
We're no longer cannon fodder, by the way. I look at Tiris.
He goes, well, that's a nice notion, isn't it?
It's not a notion. It's a fact. We will no longer be called the Chicago Queen Coterie. We are no longer cannon fodder. Right?
What? So you're going to have to come up with your own name then.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, it's not going to
G&T.
be the Wolf Pack
For
2.
I love that.
No. We've got
But-
dibs on that. I like
Okay,
his
okay.
one, G&T.
For
Magic
the
and
time
fur.
being, yes, fine. Yeah, fine. We'll go for that for the time being, but I don't know if it's gonna last. Yeah, the more people we get. Anyway,
Right.
Just the
Okay.
coterie now.
I'm going to like go over to Randy.
Right.
Be like,
Randy.
Randy.
do you have any
Randy?
plans for tonight?
Yeah, well, it's getting late, so probably not a lot of plans right now, but I wanted to go down to the raceway and try out this new dragster that I've had my eye on for a while, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get a shot at that before we have to fucking leave. Nothing ever works out the way you want it, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. But would you like to perhaps join me for tonight?
You want to hang out?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
All right. Sorry, Laurence. Sorry, Laurence.
That's so rude.
Sorry.
Well, you have to drop me
Once-
back off at the Chantry anyway.
Right. Does she though? Does she? Does she have to? She could be like, get a fucking taxi.
It'd be too weird to have you there, Laurence.
I guess I'll see
Unless
myself
you're-
out.
Unless you're
Right.
joining us, you know. So it's a
No, thank you.
possibility. Okay, cool. All right. I'll see you tomorrow then.
You do you.
I'll call the I'll call the dude that offered. No, he was one of Jin's schools, wasn't he? I'll just call a random taxi.
Okay.
You might find your own Vincenzi.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Well,
right. That's his name.
You could call Vincenzi. Why not? You can have his number.
He was Jin's ghoul, wasn't he? Or just an informant?
I don't think he was a ghoul at this point.
Okay. All right. Well, then yeah, I'll call him and get a ride from him.
Okay. All right. So he comes and picks you up and drives you to the Chantry. So where are we going?
It was north side, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Give him
What's
the
it?
address.
Takes the address. Oh yeah. This is a good place up here. Expensive, the houses up this way are this is a bomb. You can't get houses like this anymore. Nobody this generation can afford them.
Do have quite a rich taste out here.
Yeah, so it seems, huh? So are you like our friend Jin?
Yeah, you could say that. Similar.
Similar. Where's Jin anyway? I was expecting a call, but he never dropped me a line.
What exactly has Jin told you?
I know what you guys are. I already knew before he told me. That's why he told me. I kind of beat it out of him. I didn't beat him out of him, but came
How
around.
how did you guess?
I had a feeling. Took me a while, a lot of research, years of it, in fact.
Would you be interested in seeing everything firsthand?
Would I? You kidding? Of course I would. Yeah. That's
Then,
why I'm here, buddy. That's why I'm offering. That's what I'm hoping to happen. That's what I've been sticking around for. Look, man, dude, I was a cop for years. I was a cop on the beat. I did a lot of cop work. I wasn't an investigator or nothing like that. I got friends that were investigators. I'm not like some super sleuth or nothing like that, but I was a cop. I got good eyes. I know what to look for. I know the city, can drive. I'm your guy. I can shoot a gun. And I got a pretty good sense of danger as well.
I'm gonna try and pull a sneaky and try and get some actually, yeah, or a perception just to see if I can tell if he's lying or not.
Okay.
Like whether he knows more than he's letting on.
Okay. Make your oral perception check. This is perception and empathy, difficulty 8.
Oh, jeez. All right. Two successes.
He's a human. He appears to be genuine.
Okay. I'll there's no like low form of domination. Where is it? No,
Command the wearied mind.
that wouldn't apply to him, would it? Because he's not a simpleton, or does it not work like that? It's just whatever.
Sorry, I'm a little confused.
Oh, just by the name, command the wearied mind. So does he have to be out of his mind for that to work, or does it
Not
just
at
work
all.
on?
It works. Yeah, it works. It's like the idea is that basically you're just telling something. It's like command the spell in D&D, except for the fact that the person does not know that they're being commanded.
Okay. I guess I'll say one word. Oh, can I put the command word inside a sentence?
It's cheating.
Okay, just all right.
You
Fair enough.
can't. I think that you can do that. You can say like,
I was
tell
hoping
me
to say something like, "You're not hiding anything," and then just like put the mesmerize the command behind hiding.
I
See
think
if that was like, would that be understood as a question, or oh no, so it has to be obeyed, a command obeyed. Okay.
yeah.
In that case, I'll ignore that. So he would know though if I was mesmerizing him.
No, I don't think he would know if he was being mesmerized either, unless you botched it.
Okay. Then I'll just try a mesmerize and just
Okay.
say, "You're not hiding anything, are you? You're not saying anything. You're not
Okay,
hiding."
so you can make a mesmerize check. Whatever you is it manipulation and leadership or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just double checking. So difficulty?
Difficulty on him 7.
0 successes. Not
He
getting very well at this.
shakes his head. No, I'm not hiding nothing. I ain't hiding nothing.
Very well.
Look, here's the deal. He stops the car. He literally stops the car. About 10 years ago, when I was on the beat, it was near the end of my whole time as a cop, okay? I saw some shit happen that you wouldn't believe. Like I saw some guys do some stuff. There was this woman there. Some people got shot. Some people got up. They kept walking. They kept doing stuff. I saw somebody drinking blood off somebody. I saw fucking fangs. They didn't know that I was there. I was looking through some busted wood from the inside of a rotten old house. Okay. I saw this shit go down. They all thought I was dead, but I was still there. I was still awake. And I watched this all happen. And I put 2 and 2 together. And ever since that time, I knew that these creatures walk the earth. Now, I've done some research, and honestly, I can't find diddly squat about it. Nobody's talking. There's no, it's pretty fucking hard to find anybody that'll talk about this shit, but I've just known the whole time. But when I met your friend Jin, he had a way of coming across that gave me a feeling like this guy was one of these guys. I've met a couple of people like this in my whole time, maybe 2 or 3 in my whole fucking life. And this guy, Jin, he stood out to me like a sore thumb. I don't know why. I can't tell you. It was intuitive. You got that same thing, the same kind of presence, this way of being that says, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to die anyway. You can't help it. You just exude this shit.
I wouldn't say I think that.
Maybe you don't, maybe it's not conscious, but I can tell. I probably can't tell with everybody. I'm not saying I'm psychic or nothing like that. I don't have some kind of psychic powers, okay? This was just a guess. But I was right, and he admitted it. And I'm guessing that based on the fact that you guys are friends and that we're having this conversation, you're one of those guys too.
You're a very astute person, Vincenzo.
I don't know. I had a feeling.
Are you aware of the term masquerade?
No, it's like besides like a dance or something.
Let me tell you something. Vampires exist. They stalk in the shadows. They deliberate in the night. I am one of them, and I will smile and make the fangs pop it down.
Okay. So this is the moment of truth, huh?
You have nothing to fear. I'm not going to feed off of you. It's not my style.
Okay.
The term masquerade applies to the fact that humans aren't allowed to know, or it would ruin everything. The whole world would burn just to, I suppose, cleanse itself of what of vampires, of what we're perceived to be.
So what are you really? Like, I mean, we're using the word vampire, but is that really what you are? Or is it, are you fucking aliens?
No, it all started a long time ago. But every vampire now started as human. It is
Okay.
simply another step in, I guess you could say, evolution.
Okay.
The fact that you know means that you are a security breach.
Okay. I'm not going to
But
tell nobody. I mean, I promise I'm not going to tell nobody. I don't have anybody to tell. Nobody would listen to me even if I said it.
that's why I have an offer for you. I can say with confidence that you will most likely not see Jin again for perhaps a long time. Jin is off the radar. But if you're willing to,
That's a shame. I liked him.
if you're willing to learn, then I suppose you and I can make a deal.
Okay. I'll make a deal with you. What do you need? What do you want me to do?
I'm not sure yet, but having a human, eyes and ears on the road, this could be handy.
All right.
Not all vampires are of the same alignment. We are split, much like countries. There are clans. There are
Okay.
those who want to live, and there are those who want to destroy.
All right.
I think it would be beneficial to keep you under my wing, at least for now.
I appreciate that.
Are we nearly at the chantry by this point?
Sure.
I'll say, wait here. You know,
All right.
pop inside and
You go find a Ricto?
Yeah, go find a Richter.
All right. You find a Ricto. She says, how does it go?
Well, it was loaded on the Drake Hotel.
We thought as much.
He says that figures were reported leaving the scene. So it's possible Jin is alive. It's possible that Philippe is alive. We don't know.
Okay.
But we do have info to investigate. The other gangrel, Gus, we've been given his residence to investigate tonight.
It's getting a bit late.
Yes, I have a little bit of a surprise.
Oh,
I'm not sure how to approach exactly. We're there's a human outside in the taxi that is aware of us.
well, we can fix that. That's easy enough. How come he is aware of you?
Frankly, it was Jin that let slip, without saying so much, but he's a very astute human. He figured it out himself.
What do you intend to do with him?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't understand the ghouling process completely enough to follow through with that.
Well, it's probably a good idea for you to learn. You need a ghoul.
I guess this one will do.
Feed him some blood. Put it in a drink that he likes. You need to do it once a month. But on the first 3 nights, just for now, the first 3 nights, tonight, tomorrow night, the night after, give him a drop of blood, either directly or in something. It's up to you whether or not you're going to tell him about all of this, but in any case, he's going to fall in love with you probably, or some sort of non-sexual ama, or possibly sexual. It's hard to say. Depends what their feelings are for you prior to the drinking of the blood. It'll either increase that, or it will create new feelings. In any case, he'll be loyal to you after the 3rd dose. Absolutely,
I see.
absolutely loyal to you. Almost an unbreakable bond, this blood bond.
Perhaps that will be beneficial.
Yes, then you will not need to dominate him or anything like that once he is completely loyal to you. That way you will have the best of his faculties. Bear in mind that if you mistreat him over the next decades or centuries, however long you live, he may eventually come to resent that blood bond if you mistreat him. So keep that in mind. If you don't intend to keep him around that long and you don't care, well, that's between you and him. I do not presume to tell you how to live your life, or control your ghouls for that matter.
Does the Chantry have blood stores, or does everyone just drink from somebody?
You do not have blood stores. Dead blood is bad for you.
Okay.
Occasionally, you can keep blood in refrigerators for a while in certain circumstances. Tastes awful. It has a far less effect per blood point. So you'd need to drink like 4 drops of blood, 4 points of blood to get 1 blood point out of it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it's not very efficient.
I guess tonight will be a learning lesson for the human. I will. I'll be back. I need to feed, so I think I will teach him then.
Yes. It strikes me that your friend Belladonna, the gangrel are quite humane. Most of them, not all of them, of course. That would be a foolish assumption. But she struck me as a person, when she gave me that orchid, that you might be able to trust. She might assist you with this operation if you were to leave it at least until tomorrow. I think it's getting a little late for you to make any more trips tonight.
Fair enough.
Why don't you bring him in and begin the process?
All right. Laurence will nod and walk outside and indicate Vincenzi to come inside.
All right, hold there for a second.
Yep.
Charlie.
Yes.
So I assume
Yeah.
that you and Randy are going somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
gonna do
Probably.
stuff
Probably, yeah, gonna do stuff. We'll do it in the Bellmobile.
in the Bellmobile.
Yeah.
He
This is going to
says
be role played
We'll
out.
go somewhere like a beach or something, or the waterfront, somewhere like beautiful lights.
he's
Yeah.
like, can we do it at the raceway?
We could do it the raceway. Yeah.
Right. So
Let's go.
it starts off in the raceway, in the car park, in the van, and then it leads to sneaking over the fence, breaking in, climbing up the bleachers into the stands.
She'll also, like, in the amour, I suppose, the lust, I suppose, she'll say that she would love to do it as a wolf
Right.
at some point.
And that can
maybe
happen.
tonight. Yeah,
That happens, I imagine.
excellent. So I'll use a blood point.
Sure. All right. You're
They can
probably
watch
going to
the
use
cars.
more than one blood point, because
Oh,
every
yeah,
time you
yeah.
guys do it, you're going to use another blood point just to do it. So, you know.
Sweet. I don't have a D4 or anything on me.
How many times?
Yeah.
I've got a D4.
Oh my
I can-
god.
I can roll for you if you want.
Go on
Putting
then.
it out there. Yeah, I thought a D4
it-
might be like
Is it a D4?
sensor.
Is it 3D4?
3D4. Why did I just go with a D10
I
then?
think there's a minimum number of times, you see. That's why I'm saying 3D4.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Oh, I'm gonna spend a lot of blood tonight.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
But you might also go feeding. So,
Oh,
you know,
it is
there's
a good
that.
time for that. There's plenty of food around.
Right. So the
Mm.
question is, do you share blood with Randy?
Like
Do you think they share blood
her blood and his blood, or
Yeah.
other.
with each other?
What are the consequences of that?
Well, with you become one blood point bound to one another,
Mm,
which causes essentially you're choosing to blood bond yourself to somebody who is choosing to blood bond themselves to you. So you're creating a bond of loyalty between you. It's kind
I'm
of
sure
like
Bells wants to do that. That's not the impression I got.
Right.
It's just a
Um,
friends with benefits situation.
I do really like that though. The idea of that is really, really cool. I guess it depends on if the moment was romantic enough,
right.
and if
Like
she was just so,
two dogs fucking.
yeah, if she was just like in the mood, like in the zone, and she didn't think about it, and yeah, so let the beast sort of
Right.
You're going to roll to
figure
decide.
itself out. Yeah,
Right.
let me make a roll. Let me make
Right.
a roll.
So we make what will it be?
Fuck, I don't know.
Let's have a look at your,
There's
let's have
no
a look at your
fuckery and
stats.
fucking chick.
Well, this will be a willpower to resist the throes of the moment.
Mm.
Right. I'm just trying to find the character sheets. Why are they vanished on me? This is weird.
And then it also depends on whether Randy's going to do the same.
Right.
Hmm.
Do you bring it up with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't know how. Would you like to share blood tonight?
He looks at you. He says, see, actually, it's a self-control check.
Okay,
This is
as
a
long as
self-control check.
as we don't like go into actual
I was-
frenzy, because if we go into frenzy, Gangrel get animalistic. They get like animal ears or some shit.
Right, yeah.
Fucking weird.
I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest.
No, I'm not either. It's
I'm
the
not,
weirdest thing in the world.
yeah, I'm not going to play that out, or at least not.
Make it temporary.
It will only work. Yeah, maybe it could be temporary or under very extreme circumstances.
Yeah.
Like a really ancient gangrel might have really hairy arms.
Yeah. It was
Do lichens
weird
exist
just
in this
reading
setting?
it.
I'm not that you would know, but the way I'm wanting to run this is, here's my general feelings about this. You've got a whole bunch of games produced by White Wolf. You've got Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Mage the Ascension. You've got ghouls, you've got mummies, you've got Wraith the Oblivion. You've
Changelings.
got changelings. Now, are there any humans left after that? Like there's like literally there's demon, the something such a blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not going to have fucking
So
werewolves
you're
running around.
keeping.
We're going to have vampires, and the thing is, you've got Gangrel, which pretty much accounts for werewolves.
That's
in
why
the
I was
world.
asking. Yeah.
Right. So you don't need to have werewolves on top of that. You've got the way I'm seeing it is all these different types of vampires. Their various clans represent each of the different traditional archetypes relating to these kinds of monsters. So Just gonna
Gotcha.
stick with
So
vampire.
I'm the witch. She's the werewolf.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Now who was I looking at? I'm looking at Randy's
Self-control for
self-control.
Randy.
Randy's
Randy.
self-control is
Randy feeling Randy.
he that's there's a reason he's called Randy. Self-control. What is this? Is a virtue. 1 dot.
Oh my God.
3. Okay, so he's in.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Well, let's make a night of it then.
He may resent it later, but he's in for now.
Okay. Yeah, we will tussle. It'll be a bloody affair. It'll be
Okay.
great.
Very well. Many small
And yeah.
furry rabbits were harmed in the making of this scene.
Yeah. There'll be like some running and hunting and stuff as well. It'd be great.
Running, hunting,
good.
jumping, climbing trees.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like 2 wolves in love with each other.
Right.
But they have no choice now because of the blood sharing.
Right. But I'm assuming you're doing this too, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a
Yeah.
two-way
If he's
thing.
in, she's in. She's
All right.
trustworthy.
So you share blood on the roof of the stadium under the
Yeah.
moonlight.
Listening to the cars.
The cars, it's very late, so I kind of think there's too many
Oh.
cars now. It's very quiet, right?
Yeah.
And then he's going to go and show you this this car that he recently bought, this Roadster thing that he's purchased, that he needs to fix it up. Blah blah
Oh.
blah. Yeah, and tells you all about it and explains all this mechanical stuff, which I out of game have no idea about, so I'm not going to even try.
In
and
game,
begin.
I have no idea.
Right.
But she's interested anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Laurence, you take Vincenzi back into the chantry.
So I'll just explain to him that
So what is this place anyway?
this is the home of my particular clan. We specialize in the arcane arts.
I don't know what that
cult.
means, but okay. You're part of a cult.
The you know the stage magicians.
Yeah.
They'll pull a rabbit out of a hat or make you guess a card.
Okay.
That's the human part of it. That's the surface level stuff. There's magic exists.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming something exists because you guys, got vampires, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
How
So-
do you feel about
Where are we now? By the way, you're in control here.
just in the floor at the moment.
Okay.
It's just I'm trying to figure out how to word if he wants to become a ghoul. I guess he'll say you're
No.
part of the problem if I leave you completely human.
You want to make me a vampire?
Not so much. There's a step before vampire, but
Is
beyond
it like a
human.
werewolf or something?
I essentially make you what's known as a ghoul.
What? A ghoul? You know, like a ghoul? That doesn't
not so
sound
much.
not so attractive.
It's just a term. It just
Okay.
means that you are a follower of vampires.
Okay. What's the consequences of that?
Well, to be frank, you will have to follow my orders.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. You're not gonna like walk me into some kind of crazy firefight battle or nothing, are you?
No.
Okay. So you got some respect for human life, I take it?
I was human myself, don't forget.
Huh?
So I'm not completely far gone.
Okay.
How would you feel about this?
So far, so good. You better tell me more.
You'll need to drink some of my blood.
That sounds pretty bad.
Don't worry, it's just a drop.
Okay.
You'll
Drop of
barely
blood.
taste it.
Okay.
Do you have a flask on you? Bottle of water? Anything like that?
Yeah, I got a flask in my car. Coffee. Do you want me to get it?
Go and retrieve it, and I'll show you what we're about to do.
Okay. He goes off and he gets it. So let me get this straight. You're gonna put blood in this coffee. I'm gonna drink that, and then I'm gonna become a what is it? A ghost or something? What'd you call it?
Cool.
A ghoul. And then I'm gonna become like what? Your guy, your servant?
I wouldn't say servant. I would say confidant.
What is the blood going to do? I mean, what if we just came to an agreement? What if I just said, hey, I'll serve you, I'll look after you, I'll keep an eye out for you, I'll work for you. You can just pay me money. I'm okay with that.
It is simply insurance for us.
Insurance, like in case I decide that one day, fuck it, I don't like vampires, I'm going to come and kill y'all.
Or you're captured and tortured and interrogated.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Is that likely to happen?
It's possible.
God damn it. Okay. What kind of shit are you guys into anyway? How far deep does this go?
As I said, there are vampires that want to exist alongside humans in the shadows, and there are those that want to destroy everything and take over.
So how long is this indentured servitude go on for then? Like, do we have a contract?
Sure, we can make a deal. I will allow you to be aware of this. This is why I'm asking you straight to your face.
Can I get you to make intelligence and occult check?
Okay.
This is just to see whether you are aware of some factors that are pertinent to this right now.
I was gonna say, I was wondering how far I was getting with that. 2 successes.
Okay, so just the other thing that you haven't mentioned to him that might occur to Laurence as being somewhat important is that as long as you feed him blood once a month, he will not age.
Oh, okay. I was curious about that.
So he essentially becomes immortal.
I will I won't point that out to him.
Okay.
But I will say.
So this is just insurance. Or the other thing out of game that you would also know with that roll, 2 successes, is that he will automatically gain a point in potence, meaning that he'll be physically strong.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll say, yes, we can enter a deal. This is not entirely one-sided. You will feel stronger. My blood will enhance you.
Truly. Okay. That makes sense.
The reason I'm telling you all this, Vincenzi, is because you seem like an honest man. There's not a lot of these days.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You've got to have some kind of code of honor, right? I mean, there was a long time ago, I came up with this kind of, my own personal code, things that I would personally do. Because the way I look around the world and nobody's, there used to be the 10 commandments and then there used to be a lot of different ways of people going about things. But all of that's been forgotten now. And people just do whatever the fuck they want. And, I'm not judging them. You got to do what you got to do to survive, but I think that your life has got a lot more meaning to it if you've got some kind of code. You follow that.
It's a commendable view to have. So
Yeah.
Should at any point you choose to change your mind, I will not hold it against you.
Okay. And at that point, what? You stop giving me the blood?
Yes. That is how the contract will end.
Did you tell him that he's going to be drinking blood regularly or just once?
I said just the once, but if
okay.
But I'll
retract then.
Okay. Well, then I'll say, in order for the contract to remain active, you'll need to drink my blood at least once a month.
Okay. All right. Once a month.
As I said, just a drop.
And so what? The contract stops if I stop drinking the blood. Is that what happens?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like a deal with the devil, but I'm in.
I will pull. I'll take off my suit jacket and roll up my sleeve and make a small pinprick with one of my teeth and ask for the coffee flask and then drop a little bit in it.
Right.
And then clean the wound and gesture for him to drink.
He takes the flask. So he kind of looks at it and swirls it around.
You won't taste it.
I think I will. The fuck was that? Oof, I can hear the freaking wind blowing outside. Oof.
Are the effects immediate?
Yep.
Okay. Welcome to your new life, Vincenzi.
Okay. All right. So he spent some time talking him through that. And so yeah, he gains potence. He's going to be 1 point bloodbound to you.
And I have to note down the fact that I have a ghoul now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain that we need to do it 2 more times and then just once a month, and then I'll let him go home and I will feed on and refresh myself.
Okay. So Disable has a group of his own herd, people that he keeps around the Chantry house. And he doesn't mind if you occasionally drink from them, but he doesn't want them all dropping dead, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And he prefers it if you do go out, if you could feed, elsewhere. But if you
that was my plan before you said it was too late for it.
Right. But he understands that, sometimes shit happens. So, he's not an asshole. It's like you're living in a flat with some other people and occasionally you're like, hey, can I steal one of your beers out of the fridge?
Right. I was under the impression it was like food for everyone or something.
Right.
That not Disable's stock, but
Right. Well, in this case, it turns out it is.
Right.
It's his stock.
I'm guessing that I'm at 8 blood points just from all the nights.
Yeah.
Sleeping. So
yeah,
I'll try and replenish that.
Okay. All right. So, do you have a room of your own at the Chantry? I believe you do.
Sure.
Okay. So you stay there. You can have whatever you want to keep there. There's probably a lot of study materials, and a bed. It's inside the building in a place where there are no windows.
Yeah, I think I would have grabbed the books that I'm supposed to be reading. Brought them here, seeing as that seems to be my base of operations at the moment.
I'm half inclined to make it the little room under the stairs. Right.
But yeah, so how many blood points can I recover?
You can get 2. Well, you can get 3. No, you can get 3. One.
All right. And then sleep and lose 1. Yeah.
Yeah, you sleep and you lose 1. So you wake up the next night with 1 blood point down. So Belladonna, you wake up the following evening feeling whatever it is that you're feeling.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Randy will still be around wherever.
If you can you earth meld?
Yes.
So perhaps you earth melded together.
Oh. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
Saves us from having to go home.
Right. So they earth meld together. He sends a text before you guys earth meld, but not going to be home tonight, Dad. And then poof, you guys earth meld in one another's arms.
Nude. Because we can, not because of Gus reasons.
Randy's not really keen to do that. He wants
he wants his clothes.
He wants his clothes because he's
Fine.
scared somebody's going to steal them.
Okay, that's fair. We don't want people to steal our clothes.
That wouldn't be cool.
But yeah,
Wait.
we'll okay, fine. We'll wear clothes like some weirdos.
Like some weirdos.
Yeah.
So the following night, you pop out of the earth. You're probably going
I'll
to
be-
wake up before him. So
Yeah,
you're going to
surely.
wait for him to wake up before emerging. Okay.
Yep.
And so finally, the pair of you emerge from the earth. Boof. Whereabouts is this? Is this a park somewhere?
Yeah. Somewhere close to the raceway, probably,
Okay.
or where we were hunting.
He says, we probably should go and visit Rosa when we get a chance. Check up on Doyle.
Okay. I'd
But-
love to. I miss those two.
Yeah. But you got a mission tonight, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go check out Gus's house
Right.
or something.
Well, good luck with that. I got shit to do as well. So, give me a call when you're done with all your shit. Maybe
Okay.
we can hang out.
Maybe
Alright.
we could stop calling it hangout.
What do you want to call it? Running with the wild wolves?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Maybe not. We don't have to call it that. It's fine.
What do
We'll call it with
you want to
something.
call it? I mean, like,
Seeing each other?
oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, okay.
If you
well,
want.
Sure. Well, I better go.
Okay.
And you better go and get your shit together. Don't get
Mm.
killed. I'll be very upset.
I'll try not to. I'll kiss him on the cheek and then run off to my van. Oh, do you need
Alright.
to ride somewhere?
It's fine. I'll find
Okay.
my way.
Okay. See you later.
See you later. Okay. And off you go. Okay. You, that other guy, that guy, yeah. Laurence wakes up. You're in your room.
Okay.
You're muted.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
I wondered why I couldn't hear my voice. I wake up and check if Bells is awake.
All right. So you send her a text or something?
Hey, are you awake? Are you up?
I'll call him.
Oh, that's right.
The phone rings immediately after.
Laurence speaking.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
You guys trying to get willpower points from role playing.
Sure. Do you have anything you need to get done before we go tonight?
I wouldn't mind getting changed out of this fortune teller outfit that's covered in blood and stuff. So I'm gonna go home, get ready, and then I'll meet you somewhere.
Sure. Shall we meet at the address?
Works for me.
I will see you in an hour then.
My female. I might need more. I might need a little bit more time.
I thought an hour would be generous enough.
Because you're assuming that she's at home, but she's not. She's got to get home first.
I was just giving her. I was hoping to give her enough time to do
How
whatever she's
about
doing.
an hour and a half.
Sure.
I think that's. Yeah, I'll be going quick anyway. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yep.
All right. See you
Hour
then.
and a half. I'll see you soon.
Click.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you do to get ready?
Well, have a shower, change my clothes, put some more flowers in my bag. The fairy tarot thing's still here. I still haven't shown anyone. That's fine. I'll just leave it there. I'll check on. I'm gonna gossip to Zora of the Valley for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'll get going.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, and so you're heading to Gus's apartment. Okay.
Didn't know he had one because he always slipped out. I mean, he
Yeah.
always slipped in the earth. So who
Right.
knew?
Right.
Mm.
Okay, and but Laurence, you get there. Are you getting there a little bit early?
No, I'll be there on time. I would have just used the time that I had to study some more,
Okay.
and I'll leave Vincenzi alone for now. Does the conversion have to be on the same time, or just
Conversion? Which conversion?
the ghouling? I mean, still the same day for him, I guess. So
He has to. You have to give him blood on 3 different occasions, which need to be over 3 different nights at least.
You don't have to. You don't have to though.
To blood bond him.
It's to blood bond him.
That's
not
only
to
the blood bond. He's already a
Yeah.
ghoul. You've made him a ghoul.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
He
I
drank
thought
your
it-
blood. Now he's a ghoul. But to blood bond him and secure his loyalty, that takes a blood bond. Yeah, so that's 3 different occasions.
Okay,
Um,
well, that's what we agreed on, so I'll do that. So that's not like 3. Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
they have,
So
but
yeah,
those occasions have to be at least 3 different nights.
okay. So then, yeah, I'll just study, and then when it's close to the time, I'll leave for Gus's house.
Okay. All right. You get to Gus's house without any further ado. And about the time you get there, I'm guessing you see Belle's van is either there or it's driving up the road at that point. Belle.
Yeah, I'll probably be a little bit later than you.
Okay.
Probably.
I'll grab out of my boot.
Mhm.
I suppose
We call that
Yeah,
a
one of-
trunk here in Chicago, by the way.
the trunk. I'll grab out of the trunk one of the Glocks that
Okay.
I was given,
All right.
and just whoosh, secure it. And I heard that too.
What the fuck was that?
What was it? What did I miss?
Explosion car. It was probably a car. I don't know.
Wow.
It was a huge explosion.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
Wellington. Welcome.
Right. Wellington. Yeah. Come to glamorous Wellington where you get blown up.
Yeah.
And I'll do that when Bells turns up, so I'll just wait in the car till then.
Hey,
Okay.
Laurence. Big smile on her face.
You'll
Hi.
sleep well.
Very well. So,
Yes.
how about
let's
that
go in.
crossbow? Is that still here?
What did you do with it?
Left it here.
Like in Laurence's car.
In the bag.
Yep.
Okay. Then it should
Why would
still
I
be in
take
the
it with me?
trunk. I think I saw it.
Okay. Excellent.
I'll go grab it.
All right. So you give her the crossbow. So
So
you
what
guys
is
are
the-
parked
yeah.
outside this apartment in the street.
Is it an apartment complex?
Yes. Yeah, it's a shitty apartment complex. It's
Anyone else around?
10 floors high. There's a few people around. You can hear an alarm up the street of a car. You can hear sirens in the distance.
What time did I wake up? So what time is it now?
Time now is about 8:15.
Jeez.
On an hour and a half. You spend an hour and a half, so it's more like 9 o'clock.
I'll advise Bells to keep the crossbow low so people don't spot it, and then we'll head up towards the apartment complex, I guess.
Okay. And you get up to the front of the apartment complex, and there's this dude sitting out the front with a pipe. Hey, man, what you doing, man? You don't live around here. I haven't seen you before.
Here
He's
to
just he's
here to
sitting on
visit a
this.
friend.
You people.
Are you doing
that-
meth?
Yeah, you want some?
I'm a
It's
pass
gonna
tonight.
cost you, man.
Oh, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
But you
Well,
enjoy it. You have
just-
fun.
just be good and stay out of trouble.
Okay.
You go
Let's go
past him.
outside. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go
Gets-
inside, Laurence.
The elevator is.
Go.
You see, the elevator has a sign on the front of it that says "out of service." There's stairs next to that. On the way up the stairs,
Shitty apartment block.
there's like a police tape over one of the doors to one of the houses on the way up.
Of course there is.
At the end of one of the hallways, there's a sign that says "wet paint."
Is there a apartment registry on the wall, like the call button stuff?
Yep.
Is Gus's name on there?
There's Gus's name on there. The number has recently been scrubbed.
Do we know? But we know
So
which
there's-
apartment we're going to.
You know the number, yeah. You know the number. You're
Oh,
going
okay,
to.
cool. Oh, well, in that case, then I'll just keep going up the stairs, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you're going to room 418.
Climbing up the stairs is good exercise.
What are you trying to imply?
Laurence,
Catch up is what I'm trying to imply.
Laurence is a skinny boy. He's doing fine.
Laurence, you can also make a intelligence and occult check on that
Yes.
comment.
Sir, 2 successes.
2 successes. You've been told that the vampire body is extremely resilient to change and transformation. You can
If you're fat before you became a vampire, you're fat for the rest of your life.
basically, you can change, but it's very hard. It's much more difficult for a vampire to transform in a human.
I'll
Even if you cut
continue
your
up the
hair,
stairs.
your hair will grow back overnight. Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
Interesting.
you travel upstairs and you get to the door, and it's shut, of course.
Makes sense.
Anyone in the hall?
You can hear a group of kids partying down the hallway, and as you look down that way, you see the door open, and some dude gets thrown out of that room, half naked. And he looks around and sees you, quite embarrassed, and then starts banging on the door. Let me in! Let me in! God damn it! What are you doing this for? Come on, this isn't fair.
Hey.
It's like, hi, they're just party. Don't mind
Yeah.
us. Bang, bang, bang on the door. Finally, somebody opens the door and they pull him back inside again and shut the door.
I'll check down the other end of the hallway.
Okay. You don't see any. You can make perception investigation check.
Yes, sir. Two 10s and a 1.
Yeah,
Hey.
at the other end of the hallway is another set of stairs, and another elevator, but that one is also out of service. There's a
Okay.
couple of dudes sitting halfway down the stairs, this flight of stairs, 2 guys and a girl, sharing a cigarette.
Are they within eyesight?
Yeah, they're within eyesight. Yeah,
But they're not paying attention to us?
not particularly. No.
Okay. I'll place my ear to the door and heighten my senses and try and tell what's on the other side, if there's anything.
Perception investigation. 2 successes. Okay. You don't think you can hear anything. It's very quiet. The only noises you can hear are from further up the hallway.
Okay. I think the apartment's empty.
I'm gonna try the handle.
It's locked.
Foiled. How do we get in here? I can't break into.
You and I
into
have both got 1 stat and strength, right?
this. Yeah.
Okay. So
You can pump blood into strength.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna try and I'll pump blood and try and
You're gonna take it
force the knob to turn.
You're gonna take it up to 5 strength. You're gonna spend that much blood, or how much blood are you gonna spend?
It's 1 blood per strength.
Yep, to a maximum of 5 strength.
I think I spent 2 blood.
Taking it up to 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Go
You can make
go.
a strength and athletics check. This is to break the door open, right?
Yeah, so subtly, like just try and force the
Is this like a shoulder barge?
No, like try and like, I don't know, I'm picturing crushing like the doorknob, trying to force it in, so trying to break past the lock.
Does that work?
Does that make sense?
Are you going to snap the handle?
Yeah, because if the handle's not in, then the lock's not going to be so good, is it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing how it works. I'm imagining that if you twist the handle hard enough, you just break the handle off.
No, not like trying to turn the doorknob to open the lock, but like push where the
push the actual whole lock.
Yeah, so try and break the metal out of the wood.
Okay.
You know, guarding if possible.
Okay. I think that you can make a strength and athletics check. The difficulty is 9, and you need three successes.
Okay, it's probably not going to go well.
Come on, man, you got this.
0.
Oh.
Doesn't do anything. Do you want to make a? Are you doing this subtly as well?
I was trying to be subtle. Yeah.
You make a stealth check as well. Dex and stealth.
Oh my god. 0 successes.
Okay. 0 successes. Okay. All right. Nothing happens at this point. You don't seem to have bypassed the lock.
Okay. I'll.
Good job.
Do I keep my 3 strength, or is it?
Yep. It's there for the entire scene.
Okay.
Maybe I could. Do I know if my wolf claws could just sort of attempt to dig at the?
You can try.
Okay.
You can try. So you can make a strength and
Give it a
athletics
shot.
check.
All right. I just need to make sure I mark up my blood point. Okay. Strength athletics. Nope. Ow. I hurt myself.
Yeah, I think you get a splinter and you take like it's not aggravated damage, but it hurts. It's wood is very painful for you as a vampire.
That
I've never
work.
done this, but gotta try and kick the door beside the knob, force it open.
Right, so you're gonna literally kick the door. Okay.
We're so bad at this, Laurence.
So you can.
We're so bad at this.
I know that if you kick near the knob, that's like the weakest point of the door, you can get it open.
Right.
So I'm hoping this translates into the game.
Right. So this will be another strength and athletics check. So the difficulty is now 6.
Okay. 1 success.
Right. You crack it. It makes a big noise. You smack it very hard, and you cause a crack to appear around the lock. It's going to take at least 1 or 2 more of these kicks to get it open at this rate.
I'll look at the stares of those people watching.
You hear one of them get up and go, "Come on, man, let's get out of here." And they start wandering down and away from you. They go down the stairs. They leave.
All right. Well, then I'll take that cue to kick again.
Okay.
-1 success.
Oh my god.
God damn.
-1 successes.
My leg goes through the door and stays there.
Yeah, maybe your foot gets stuck in the door for a moment.
God damn it.
And you rip it out of the door and it takes 30 seconds to get your foot clear, or 10
Jesus.
seconds.
All right. Well, now that there's a hole there, I'm going to reach in and try and unlock the door.
All right. Dex and security.
Jesus. All right. 1 success.
Okay, you find the lock and you manage to open the door.
I'm just gonna
We
look
did that like
awkwardly
professionals.
I'm gonna look at her awkwardly and just not say anything and go inside the apartment.
I'd be like, real estate agent.
Yeah. I sell houses. I don't break into them.
Right.
We should
Close the door
organize
after us.
something where you have all the keys to all the houses.
I did have the thought of going back down to reception and finding the key, but we're already here.
Yeah.
Listen, we go inside.
All right. So you go down
Outside.
this narrow corridor.
Yeah.
And
Very.
You end up in this quite large room full of junk. There's shit all over the place. It's filthy. And there is perception alertness.
Both of us, or just Bell?
Both of you.
3.
Wow.
Oh.
There is a rank smell coming from the bedroom, which has also has its door shut.
It's totally a body in there, right? Right.
I'll like look at Bell's as like
Body, right?
confirmation. What does the rest of the apartment look like?
Trashed, like somebody's trashed it. Everything's been knocked over. Everything that was on the walls is now skewed or on the floor. Glass is broken. Table has been smashed. Chairs are broken. Signs of struggle.
Open the door.
Okay. In front of you is this hulking mass of flesh.
I close the door.
It's
What did we?
for a moment, Laurence, you saw this hulking mass of flesh in the bedroom that had multiple body parts attached to it and bleeding and oozing in various places, stitched together. Huge, at least the size of a large obese person, if not bigger.
I don't think my crossbow's going to help with that.
At that point, you hear.
I back away from the door. My claw's pretty.
Okay, from what I know of the occult, have I come across anything like this in my studies?
You can make a intelligence and occult check. Difficulty is 9. You need 3 successes.
One.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a tough roll.
No. Sadly, you've not heard of anything like this.
I'll did the door open inwards or outwards?
Inwards.
So I'll crack it open until I can see the creature. Is it moving slowly or fast?
Slowly. It's kind
Is
of
it-
oozing towards the door.
Okay, I'll close the door again and then back
See
up
that
to
it has
Bells.
it has at least 3 heads, 3 faces on the front of it.
Do they seem familiar at all?
Did you ever meet Gus?
I did.
They look
I
like
mean,
they might have been related to Gus, like siblings or something.
I'm just going to back up to Bells and then say, do
Oh
gangrel have a
my
habit
God.
of morphing bodies together?
I'm sorry, what? I was just distracted. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Do gangrel have a habit of morphing bodies together?
No, I can't do that. I guess we should.
You start hearing thumping coming from the
If
room.
it's like us, it's going to react to fire. So
Geez, is there God, are there chairs in the apartment?
Yep. Some
I
of them are
snap off?
broken. Some of
Can
them
I-
are
is-
already broken.
Is there a broken chair leg I can grab?
Yep.
Is there God, okay, so I want to fabricate essentially a torch, find some fabric, wrap it around the chair leg, and then I guess douse it in oil if there's any oil in the kitchen.
While you're doing that, can you both make perception alertness checks?
2.
2. Okay. And
3.
Nice.
this black dude with a security uniform, well, not a security uniform, a caretaker's uniform, comes knocking at the door. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, you folks all right up here? What's going on? Who's
Okay.
here? Who's here?
Hi.
You
How's it
live
going?
here? I don't think I met you before.
No, I'm a friend. Okay,
I'm just
What
gonna
the hell's
shout.
that? What's that
just gonna shout.
noise?
that's my dying uncle.
Honey, you're
Oh my God. You got to
Yeah.
get your door fixed. It's banged open.
I
What's
know.
going on here? Some kids coming here, break in like this? Was that those kids in the hallway I just saw?
Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. Look, I'll get
I
it
call the
fixed, don't
police
worry.
if you want.
No, thank you though. Sincerely, thank you.
Well, what's your name?
Gastania.
He starts walking in.
Oh no, sorry. He's also infected with a disease. I don't know if you've heard of the Spanish flu.
Oh, what? Stops. Okay, so you folks all right then?
We should be okay.
Kind of peers around the corner trying to get a look. Laurence, are you kind of there around that corner?
Yeah, I mean, like he's in the process of wrapping cloth around the table legs, the chair legs. I was like, don't worry, it's to mop up the mess. Our brush is broken.
What? Brush? What you talking about?
Toilet brush. There was an incident. Who are you?
I'm the caretaker. My name is hold on a second. My name's Howard Mason.
Howard Mason.
Howard,
Yeah.
this is kind of a bad time. Could you come back another day?
Yeah. Be careful. If you ever have any symptoms of the Spanish flu, just go see a doctor. Okay.
You know I'm gonna have to report this door incident. This is probably property. This property belongs to the landlords.
Yeah, that's something that could be handled tomorrow. Right.
I'm gonna have to make a report now. He backs off. Well, any case, you might want to do something about this door. You can't have this door busted like this all night.
It's fine. Like we stay up during the nighttime because we have day jobs, so it'll be fine. We'll get it fixed tomorrow in the morning.
He pops his head around the wall again, that corner, to sort of look at you, Laurence. He sort of looks you up and down like he's trying to make a mental note.
I'm gonna like make eye contact with Bells and be like,
like what?
Can Bells dominate?
No, I can't.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll say I'll just say to him, I'll try and command the wearied mind and say forget.
Forget what?
Am I rolling for that, or is it just happening?
It's not going to work.
No, it's
okay.
That's a whole other discipline.
Mhm.
Oh right. No, sorry. You're right. I completely forgot. Can I? Because Laurence would have known that.
Yeah, Laurence would have known that. So you wouldn't have tried that.
Geez. All right. I'll go. Dominate's not been doing so well for Laurence, but he's going to try and say, "We're fine. We'll report this. Don't worry about it. You can leave us."
Okay. Do you want to make a perception and empathy check?
Okay.
Or sorry, charisma and empathy check. Make it a charisma.
One success.
He looks at you. He's like, okay, I'll go now. Don't forget the door. Backs off. And you hear him wandering around the hallway, muttering to himself.
All right,
Spanish flu was 1918.
I'm gonna immediately whip around, find some, I don't know, cooking oil, I guess, and douse it in the fabric I found, and then try and light it.
Don't forget that we are not good with fire.
I know, and I'm just like holding it out.
Maybe I should go get a
Okay.
incendiary grenade from the car or something.
So you're going to
Was there
light
mu-
it?
Yeah, I'll light it and then hold it away from my face, and then
I am going back the fuck away from you.
Okay, so Bella, I take it you're back around the corner then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Laurence,
how
you
that
light
goes.
this thing. What are you lighting it with? A lighter or a match or what?
if I can find any in the kitchen.
Let's do a perception and investigation check. Actually, there are a couple of
You can-
lighters lying around the house, along
You
with
can
a
use
bomb.
the element.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of
So
lighters.
then-
Okay. So you flick the lighter and you immediately need to make a self-control check. Difficulty is 8.
Jeez. All right.
It's normally not so bad when like people use cigarettes and stuff. It's only like 3.
Well, he hasn't done this in a long time.
Fair. Fire.
Oh, 3 successes.
Okay.
Laurence is good with fire.
You light the lighter. Okay, cool. And then you put it to the cloth, and it goes. Okay,
Oh my
and
god.
you manage to hold on to it, and you're kind of holding it right the fuck out, like, oh my god.
I'll hold it behind me and then I'll creep up to the door.
Okay.
And
You can feel the heat wave coming off it, and it feels insanely hot to you.
Jesus. All right. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Just throw it open. Whip the torch around, hold it in front of me.
Mhm. The thing kind of recoils a little. There's hands that come out. Okay.
All right. Is there a light switch in the room? Can I
Yep. There's a light
feel
switch.
and flick it on and get a
Yep.
good look at this thing now?
You flick the light switch. Yep. Yeah, it comes on. And yeah, it's this hideous blob of amorphous, massive bodies that have been somehow stitched together. You can see like seams in the bodies, but you can't. There's nothing that ties them together. It's not like it's been stitched with cable or anything like that, or any kind of thread. It's like they've been stitched together, like they've been welded together.
Okay.
There's at least 4 people's parts here.
I'll say,
Do
you understand me?
The heads loll around. And drool is coming out of its face and blood is coming out of its mouth. Die.
do you understand me?
It looks like it's. Can you make just make a perception awareness check, perception investigation check.
Right, if I go down to the car while this is happening?
Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. You go.
I'm gonna grab a weapon. Yeah.
Are you saying that, or are you just ducking out without saying anything?
I'm ducking out.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
And on
I
your way
will
down
be
to the
back.
car, can you make a perception alertness check on your way to the car too?
Sure.
And Laurence, what did
Cool.
you get for your?
1.
You got 1. Okay. You have the impression that this creature is in too much pain to really, and it seems to have multiple heads, so you're not sure where it would be doing its mental processing.
Okay. It was a long shot. I'll aim the torch forward and just touch it to its skin, see what happens.
Okay. It starts shrieking, but it doesn't immediately catch fire any more than normal human flesh would.
All right. I'm gonna.
It's now screaming, and it's making a lot of noise.
Does it look like it's like how many arms does that have? All the limbs of 4 people, or just like missing some?
Yep, all of them. So there's at least 8 limbs, 8 arms, and 8 legs, but they're all sort of slapped on in different parts of its sort of amorphous body.
But does the apartment just have one bedroom?
Yes, this
And
is
this is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Charlie.
Are there any?
Yes.
Sorry,
You go. No, you go.
Charlie, you're heading to the car when you come
Yes.
across your brand new friend, Mr. Howard Mason, on the phone. He's like, "Yep, they're there now. They're there. Yeah, that.
Hi.
That's right, officer. There's seems to be a
I can hear you.
hello. You better go now. You all better get out of Mr. Gus's room now, because he's going to be coming back, and he's going to be mighty angry when he finds out you've broken in.
Yes.
He's the fella that lives in that room. I checked.
He's my brother.
He's not your brother. You don't look nothing like him.
Is that? Are you being racist, sir?
Do I look stupid to you?
What do you mean, you people?
Well, for one, he's my adopted brother.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you just broke into his apartment?
No, the door was already broken into.
It was already broken into. Okay. Now, what was that hideous noise going on in there? You talking about some uncle or something dying up there? Oh, you took somebody up there to die? Is that what happened?
No, it's Uncle Gastania.
He didn't live there before. He's not on the records, is he?
No, he was just staying over. He doesn't have very long to live.
You better get out of here. I called the cops. They're gonna come on their way right now. That's right, isn't it, officer? They're on their way now. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a bunch. He hangs up.
Okay.
I told you.
Okay. I'm gonna go to
The car.
Lawrence's car. I'm going to make a call to Inyanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nyanga answers the phone. Bella.
Hello. We have some trouble here.
What is the problem? Where are you?
Gus's apartment. We went there. We didn't do a very good job of entering.
Dear.
The cops are going to pull up here. I was hoping maybe you could contact Loden to put a stop to that. I don't have his number yet. So.
Yes, I will call in a favor. Don't worry about the cops. They won't be coming. I'll fix it. Right.
There's
Everything
also
is okay.
There's a guy here. He's all like lumpy and made out of 30 different people.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's making a horrible noise as well. I just went to the car to pick up maybe a gun or something. I don't know how to use it, and I don't want to use it. Can you help me with that?
Well, it's a little tricky. I think I'm a long way away from you.
I mean, just tell me how to put the silencer on or something.
Oh, little one, I do not know how these things work. You would need to speak to Archon Terrace for this help, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that this is something you can learn on the telephone.
Okay. Well, thank you, Inyanga. I'm going to go back and try and help my friend now.
Good luck. I will tell Archon Terrace to something like this is happening, and he will probably come.
Okay.
Good luck.
When I hang up, I'm going to call Randy.
Okay.
And then just sort of have that have the phone on my ear, and then be like holding a gun of some sort, and then like put the like little cylinder and just try and make it fuse together.
Randy answers the phone. Hey sis, what's up?
Sis.
Wow. What am I going to call you? Lover girl?
I don't think sister's going to work. Come on.
All right.
Whatever you like, really. How do I put a silencer on a gun?
You screw it on the end.
Oh, okay.
It should have some kind of thread, and you just slide it on there and screw it on.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else I need to know about shooting it?
Yeah, it's probably not going to be as powerful with a silencer on the end of it. So there's that.
It's just we're in close quarters, and
what
there's
kind of gun
a lot
is
of
this
people
that
around.
you're using?
It's a handgun of some sort.
Okay.
You guys gave us them. I don't know how to
Are you at Gus's apartment?
Yes.
You said you were going there, right?
Mm-hmm. It was like a creature made of 3 different.
Okay, if you
People
got
or
a problem
something?
with sound, why don't you trigger the fire alarm so that takes over the sound? That'll scare everybody away. It'll get everybody outside the building.
Okay. All right. Anything
Then
else?
use the silencer, but you probably want to find what is it that who you got a person there? You're gonna.
It's like a creature made of 3 different people.
Oh my God! You're fighting a VOHZD.
Okay. Whatever that is.
That's like a Sabbat construct, dude.
Okay. Um,
They make these things. They're fucking terrifying. You wait till they make them out of your ghouls.
they better fucking not.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess you better go and deal with that shit. Fire is going to work on it. Grenades are good. Shotguns. I would use a shotgun for that kind of shit, close range. You need to worry less about the sound and more about the killing it.
Okay. Okay, I'll pick up a shotgun and then wrap it in something. Do you have anything that could be wrapped in? Maybe like some material or a tarpaulin or whatever.
You're asking Laurence
Yeah.
in the back of his car?
Baby blanket.
No.
Great. Okay. Excellent.
Is there like maybe a jacket? Is there a jacket in the back of the car? A spare shirt, spare pair of clothes, anything like that?
I don't wear a lot, so I can't help myself here.
roll a dice.
I don't know. I don't think Laurence would ever feel the need to store shirts in the boot. So no, in the trunk. So
Right.
it was pretty empty until the duffel bag was put in.
Right. Okay. So nothing like that.
But while that's happening, Laurence is looking for a pillow to fire the pistol through.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay.
To keep the noise down.
There
I'll just
is a
throw-
pillow. And you're still holding the torch at this point.
If it's what's going on, Charlie?
I think
You keep
Lawrence,
Yeah, I'm
make
just looking at the
make another
candle, making sure it's not going to
self-control
burn my
check.
house down.
Make another self-control check now.
Oh yep, sure.
Also, this place, man, so many noises. Oh yeah, I'm going to be chucking out all the weapons of the duffel bag, so I can just take the duffel bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
so dump all the guns in the boot of the car, take the duffel bag. That makes perfect sense. One self-control. Okay. Yeah, getting a bit shaky there with the flame on the end of the stick and the sticks catching fire as well. And
Can I just quickly?
really don't want to hold it much longer.
Yeah, can I just quickly run back to the kitchen and toss it in the sink and then just turn the sink on?
Yeah. Okay. That makes
Just
sense.
get rid of it. It doesn't look like it's going to help very much if the thing's not flammable. So it's just gonna try and hold a pillow to the faces and then just shoot through them.
Okay. All right. So you're going to make a Dex and firearms check. There's 4 faces.
4.
So 3 successes. One. Okay, so that's his first Dex and firearms. Okay, the first one you basically stop it, and you notice that about a quarter of the limbs kind of go dead.
Okay.
And stop kind of shuffling. The other limbs start. The other heads start screaming more though. They seem to be more discombobulated and afraid. This whole thing seems to be in pain and terror. You get to the second head.
Yep.
Okay, Dex and firearms.
2.
Mercy, you go past your
Nope.
friend Herman again with the bag.
Bells.
Sorry, Mercy, Bells.
Sorry, yes.
You go past Howard, yes, with your bag, and he just watches you, staring at you with his eye, beady looking eyes. As you go past, he's not impressed.
As I find that I'm away from his gaze, I'm going to hit the fire alarm.
Okay. So at that point, Laurence, you hear the fire alarm go off.
He's just focusing on just getting rid of the problem right now.
All right. 2 successes. The eyes on this particular head both kind of start rolling around, and it seems to be, it's not dead, but it's definitely impaired.
Yep.
By this shot. You want to take another shot at it or move to a different head?
So this one did not. The first one did die.
Yep.
All right. I mean, yeah, if it didn't die, I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay.
Trying to,
Right.
Yeah.
Dex and firearms. Mercy. Sorry. Bella, you're running up the stairs.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess I can see that. You get to the door, and you, as you're approaching, coming down the hallway towards the door, you hear.
This is hopefully through the pillow to silence it somewhat.
So it doesn't sound as loud as it might have been, but yes, it's still a gun. It's still a Glock.
Yeah.
And it's not
Open
a
the
proper
door.
silencer. Okay, so the door is not hard to open because it's basically hanging there.
Yeah.
All right, you go in.
Get the shotgun out of the bag.
All right, shotgun out of the bag. You see Laurence is backed through the open door.
Don't worry about the noise. Here's the shotgun.
Laurence, Dex and dodge, Laurence.
Dex dodge.
Yeah. Two. 3 limbs grab you and start pulling you towards it.
All right.
One of them's got the gun hand.
Can I slice one of the arms off with my claws?
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Dex and melee.
Yeah. 4.
All right, you can separate one of the limbs. All right.
The gun
Blood starts purging out through that hole.
Oh, that's not good.
Right. and Bella, self-control.
Okay. Self-control.
Jesus Christ.
Just to potentially frenzy because I've got like.
Right. Strength and athletics for Joe.
What's happening here?
You are trying to get your gun hand free.
Is this would potentially make me frenzy?
Yes.
Okay, well, I have calm heart.
Ooh.
So that's now 4. 2.
2 successes.
Mm.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay,
You don't frenzy. You're not going to frenzy.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah, you're trying to get yourself free from this creature, basically, is what I'm imagining there.
Yep.
Okay.
So I got 0.
Yep. So Belladonna, what are you doing now? You still got
I'm
the
going to
shotgun.
slice another arm off. I was going to give him I'm giving him the shotgun while I slice another arm off.
Okay, so she's handing you the shotgun. Do you let go of the gun?
Huh?
Do you let go of the handgun when she tries to give you the shotgun, or what?
That arm's grappled, right?
Yeah. But if you let go of the gun, you could probably just. I think it's grappled because you're holding the gun.
Where is it grappling?
It's grappling the gun.
Okay, all right. Well, then I'll let go of the gun and
All
grab the shotgun.
All right.
The sword off, because that's what's in there.
Yep.
Sword off.
Yep.
And when you fire, I'm going to get the fuck out of the way.
It's going to be very loud.
The handgun also suddenly goes off, but the creature doesn't have any sort of mental capacity to really aim it or anything, and manages to shoot itself by pulling the trigger on itself. So another big hole appears in it, and it starts pouring out blood. Joe, you can make a self-control check.
Oh God. Okay. I'm just gonna hold on. Because I keep clicking so much stuff. I'm just gonna get my D10s out.
Yep.
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to use the dice pool.
9, 9, 7. Yeah, 2 9s and a 7.
2 9s and a 7. All right. Very good. Very good. You're not frenzying. This is good.
All right. So then, yeah, with the shotgun in hand, if it's my turn, I'll shoot at the head.
All right, shoot, roll a hit. Dex and firearms.
2.
2. Okay, that head stops, and another couple of limbs drop dead next to you.
Leaving 2 left.
Yes, the creature seems to be half dead overall. All right.
Okay.
You can hear feet outside the hallway at this point coming.
I'll get the door, honey. Don't worry. It's fine.
Could you?
No problem.
And I will shoot the other barrel.
Oh my god.
Okay, shoot the other barrel. Dex and firearms.
2.
2. Yeah, that definitely hurts it.
Gotta turn the TV on if there is one, and then go to the door.
The TV is smashed, and you go to the door, and
Right.
there's 2 cops there, and they're talking about the front, about the door. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hi.
Is this your address? You can hear shit coming over their radios, by the way, too. You can hear like.
Is the fire alarm still going?
The fire alarm is still going.
This is my brother's address.
Bang!
Where's your brother? What the hell
Bang!
is that? They just start pushing past you. As they do, the fire alarm goes off, by the way.
Oh, shit.
They start pushing past you, Bella.
Okay. I mean, I'm not strong enough to hold them back.
One of them pulls out they both pull out their guns. One of them points it at you and pushes you against the wall and says, "Turn around."
Okay.
Hands on the wall.
If the alarm's off at this point, do I hear them coming?
Down.
Do I see them coming?
You see one come around the corner behind you.
I'm just going to look at him and go, "Help, please," and just like gesture towards the creature.
He literally stands there and drops his gun.
I told you my uncle
pees
was
himself.
God damn it! I'm going to try and reload the fucking sauna.
Okay.
Shoot again.
All right. So you're reloading the sawn off. Very good. And you're going to fire again. Well, okay. A few minutes go by. You manage to kill the VOHZD by just shooting it multiple times. After a couple of minutes, Mercy, Bella, you're standing with your head against the wall, basically. You're back to this guy, and he's got a gun against you. You hear something come over the radio, and he goes, "Room 408. Release them? Are you sure? This is pretty fucking weird shit going on up here. My partner here is telling me that there's some kind of creature in the other room. This is well outside our jurisdiction. I think we got to get some specialists down here. You want us to leave them alone? What? You want us to withdraw? That's fucking crazy. Are you out of your mind? We can't do that, sir. I can't do that." Oh, fuck. Throws his sitting, and then they have a hissy fit, and he drags his partner off, and they leave you alone.
Oh, Laurence, he saw him. You should probably go help. Convince him otherwise. I suppose. Maybe
wait, sorry, I
like...
was a little bit distracted. What was the last thing the cop said?
They've been basically called off.
Oh, so he was going with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you could swing it somehow.
Maybe? I think Loden can handle it. Unless you really need to talk to the police.
I can't do anything like that. I can't convince them otherwise.
I mean, I can't make him forget anything.
I mean, you could potentially say that this was something else. Something that humans can understand.
I'll try and get the cops' attention as they're heading towards the stairs.
Are you going to run for them?
Are they? Because
'Cause
we're all still
you've-
on the 4th floor, right? So
Yeah, but they've just had this. You've just had this conversation with Bella, which has taken like a minute.
right. Yeah, I'll walk out, do it, and walk down the stairs and see if I can catch them.
You see them getting in their car out on the street.
Excuse me, officers. Can I
One
ask
of them
what?
gets out. What is it?
What's the plan with this thing?
My partner just saw something in that place that he can't explain. Right now, he's pissing and shitting himself in fear of whatever the fuck that was. Now, what the hell's just going on here? Then we get a call from up on high telling us to get the hell out of here. Are you some kind of CIA, NSA motherfuckers down here trying to? Is this some crazy shit we're not supposed to know about? Well, motherfucker, I had enough of that shit. I had it up to here.
You know that show X-Files?
Oh my God. Keep talking, motherfucker. What's up?
Kind of something like that. Just some person with a twisted mind just stitched people together surgically.
I don't even want to know. Just keep it to yourselves. What I'm
It's
worried
better
about, my friend here, he ain't never going to forget that shit that he's seen. From what he's telling me, I ain't never going to forget this day either. I don't want to know nothing about this.
That's for the best, officer.
You got a badge? Something that you can show me, tell me that this is all real?
Laurence will flounder his pockets and then go, oh crap, I must have forgotten it.
Here we go again.
The office. No,
How
but if
motherfucking convenient is that? You forgot it. Oh, we don't carry badges. We too good for that shit.
I guess the fact that you were called off is enough evidence, I guess.
I guess so. Well, I hope I never see you again. Gets back in the car.
I'll just good night, officer.
Come on, Billy, we're going to get out of here. And they start the car up and head off.
I'll watch them drive off, and then once they're out of sight, I'll head back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna be exploring, looking for any clues.
All right. And we shall wrap up here, I think.
Okay. Holy shit. That was I'll be honest, that was a really bad way to end that. The cops just know about this guy now. You can take his badge numbers or something.
I don't know what
So
Loden's.
rather than having people believe in vampires, we're going with aliens now.
Yeah,
Okay.
the show exists, and you know if they
Right.
X-Files is more believable than
Well, I just
vampires.
hope you guys had fun. That's the main.
Oh yeah, no, that was great.
We did so much tonight.
It was very.
Gus had sex.
Right. Gus had sex. Fucking Bella had sex.
Yeah.
Laurence is a ghoul now.
Right.
Yay.
I didn't
We're in
see
the
that
club.
happening ever. There was.
Out of the blue.
You just stole Jen's potential goal.
Oh my.
Oh my.
No, that'd be interesting. Yeah,
All right.
that was good.
Vincenzi is a great guy.
I was.
He's a good character.
It's fun to play too, to be fair.
If you hadn't convinced me to ghoul him, I was this close to like bringing him inside. Just be like, here's a breach to the Masquerade, Erecto, deal with it.
Right.
But I thought let's keep him on board. Let's see what happens.
Right. Cool. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you're having fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. I'm glad
And-
you didn't put us against a lot of them. I could not, like, I couldn't bring myself to get Bells to fire that shotgun. It's like, I have it, I'm not gonna fire it. Nope. Let's
did
just
not.
see how her
She
dicks
gives
and
it-
firearms would go.
I would have
Uh,
done some friends.
I did not see that coming.
Actually, it would go okay. It would
That,
go all right.
We
that
would have
whole
rolled a
situation.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, would have been fine.
Would have been fine. Excellent.
She's
Right,
good with the
cool.
claws.
Yeah. We'll stop the
class.
recording here.